Shout out to the Dub. Hey,
watch this.
Hey, number one Dub.
Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go Hoods, putting in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean. These guys are go easy, off the easy, push easy. When my steppers are special gifts, making flips is so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All our fans are so needy, cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub. 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 That GF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That GF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat O'Teasy, Jeremy McInnes, Coach Carr, and Brian Reiser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
On to the next round. This boy J Mac with the double here with QB1. Andre Williams. Hey, man, great game, man. Offense and defense, man. Tell us, man, what's up with this offense and defense?
You gotta have 100% on the field at all times. You know, I told Coach, hey, you need me to put me out there. I'm gonna go make plays, and I went out there and played as hard as I could on offense.
Ain't nobody calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, are you still involved? Calling me, texting me, paging me, asking me, am I still involved? Y'all usually check on me. Listen. I'm still involved. Hey! Woo! Oh, shut up, my boy. Hey! I'm still involved. Oh! I'm still them boys. I'm still them boys. Yeah. I'm still them boys. Yeah. I'm still them boys. Call and check on me. Hey, I'm still them boys. Them boys. I'm still them boys. Now y'all don't want to call and check on the pastor. I'm still them boys. Huh. Yeah, I'm still them boys.
Salute.
Yes, sir.
On this victorious Sunday night. You know what I'm saying?
Oh, yeah.
Now, how much better? My Longhorns won. We had some great high school football Thursday, Friday. The Longhorns won, and the Cowboys beat the musty feet Seagulls.
Right.
Man.
We
Can't get no better than that. Be right. I think I'm gonna buy me a lotto ticket tomorrow. I just feel good. I just feel good. But we still them balls. Yeah. Anyway, it's Sunday, man. It's playoff time. We're getting down to the nitty-gritty. Week 3. This is the greatest time of the year. Thanksgiving practice, you know what I'm saying? Probably the best feeling in the world is being able to get up and go practice on Thanksgiving, because that means you are part of the best of the best.
Yes, sir.
And
yes, sir.
How we feel about it? Be right. How you feel about the weekend, man? And we gotta give a little post game to this Cowboy talk. Just a little bit more. I just want to rub it in. Just a little bit more. Just a little bit more. But tell you the way, man. Talk about it.
You know what, Jay? We're gonna talk about the Cowboys, Jay. You know what, Jay? You know what, Jay? That D tackle, that 30-year-old D tackle, people were saying was washed up. He showed his ass tonight. That's all I'm gonna say. Ooh, down 21-7. You know, hey, I ain't even lie, Jay. Hey, man, you know, I was down there. I took my dog on a walk. I come back, man, tired up, man. Sorry, it's tired.
Man.
So, man, salute to my Cowboys, man. Listen, man, I'm so much in a good mood, man. It's like when the Cowboys win, it erases everything, man. Even that Lake Ridge loss, everything get erased. When the Cowboys win, everything go to Cowboys win. I'm just saying.
Yeah.
When the Cowboys win, you know, it oversees everything. Jay Bag and Pastors.
Yes, sir. Everything's right in the world with that.
Hey, Jay. That would be the Eagles too. On top of that,
I would say nothing in the world worse than the Eagles fan, man. Them and the Saints, nothing worse than that. So it's always good when we can beat them too.
Well, I'm gonna be honest. The Eagles fans are the worst because most of them probably was riding the Saint coattail until they got sorry, and then they jumped over. The Eagle fan was probably a 49ers fan until they got sorry. So I ain't gonna lie, ain't nothing worse than the Eagles fan. Eagle fans, I guarantee you, they got traffic warnings. They don't.
You know they do.
Yeah,
I go back to the days when they put out a bounty on the kicker. You know, so I ain't been in love with the Beagles and throwing batteries. I'm like, and then beat up Santa Claus. That's how far I go back with the Beagles and the Cowboys, man. How you beat up Santa Claus, man? Come on, y'all.
Hey, man, you got to be a piece of work to be an Eagles fan, man. You probably don't believe in Jesus. I'm just saying.
Oh,
I don't know. I don't know. Allegedly.
At this point, nothing can save you if you going down that path, man. I'm telling you, man.
Y'all took it to the extreme.
I'm just saying, man. Allegedly.
Jay.
Yeah, allegedly. I ain't saying it. I'm just, it's possible. It's possible, Solomon. It's possible.
I got you. Oh man.
But anyway, man, it feels good to be back, man. We're gonna talk some high school playoffs though. That's what everybody here for. You know what I'm saying? By the way, the Longhorns did win, and A&M, I hope you ready. You about to get knocked off your high horse this week. Believe that. Believe that. Okay, now we can get to high school football, man. Hey, before we start on it, man, give me your thoughts, man, on the weekend. Was there any surprises, or was it? Or did everything go status quo? B-Rod?
Man, I mean, from the list of it, Jay, everything the way it's supposed to go, it went the way it's supposed to go. You know, the only game, let's start 4-way, Southern Springs and Alito. Alvarado, that was I think, probably that was a 50-50 game, But as far as everything else, the Huntsville Terror game, that was a good one. Man, like I said, I'm trying to see what else. Another week 2 game that was just kind of like a toss-up. That's about it, man. I think everything worked itself out, man. Week 2 played itself out. So, I wasn't no surprises to me, Jay.
Okay. Solomon.
Yeah, man. Just 4A, man. I want to say I got to check out Springtown this week. They impressed me, man, and it's gonna be fun because they're a lot like Alvarado from what I've seen. They're very similar in terms of how they play. But I was at the Alvarado Sulphur Spring game, and as crazy as it sounds, as good as games I have seen, that was the most fun game I have seen in a very long time. And those little dudes at Alvarado, man, they got all the heart in the world. So I love to see some good gritty football. And Sulphur Springs, Matt was right. That is the biggest 4A team I've ever seen in person. But no, good weekend. Shout out Coach Mathis getting his leg back, dog.
Hey man, shout out to Coach Mathis, man. We gonna talk about that. We gotta think about Coach Mathis. I think because I'm gonna be full transparent. Wednesday, I planned on picking DeSoto to win that game, right? But I ended up talking to, of course, Jesse White and my man Keaton from Longview Game Day, and they totally talked me out of my pick. I ain't even gonna lie. They talked me out of it. I picked Longview, and the rest is history. But hey, we'll get to that game, man. It is good to see Mathis get that off that back. Mathis was right. When he came on the show at the beginning of the year, he said his kids wasn't aware of the rivalry with Longview.
Mm-hmm.
You could tell they was very focused in. Now I think they kind of jinxed themselves with the whole get it sexy after the game, but we'll see. We'll see.
Hey, that can definitely age very wrong. That's for sure.
Yeah. I mean, you spend all this time getting mad because people was teasing you about it just for you to do it
again
after the game. Like, that's crazy.
Like you said last week, do it at Cowboy Stadium when you win the state championship. Because then it's all said and done, man.
Yeah, do it with the trophy. Yeah, do it with the trophy, man. Do it with the trophy. Pastor, what you got, Pastor? What you thought of the weekend? Anything stand out to you?
Oh man, I got a lot, man. But I'm gonna give y'all a short story. Some of y'all on the South Side may have remember Reverend Dr. Stephen Nash, SC Nash at Mount Tabor. And before he was at Mount Tabor, he was the big brother to my mother at Bishop College. And he was a pastor of Good Hope Baptist Church at the McKinney, Texas. And after a few Sundays, the members started arguing with each other. Come to find out that Monday after Sunday service, the church had been broken into. Some hymnals were stolen. The offering place was stolen. There's a few items, a little vandalism and stuff. And so those families that were arguing in the church all rallied together, all came together. And Reverend Nash, Dr. Nash, would always come over to my grandmother's house to eat. And he started giggling. And my mother called him by his nickname. And she said, I know you had something to do with that. He said, yeah, when everybody keep arguing, you got to give them something to do.
Give them a common enemy.
Yeah. So shout out to Pastor Nash. He's been on the other side for a couple of years, but yeah, he did it. So I'm gonna say that to Lamont Lemon Booty. He get mad when I call him that, but he been tagging me on stuff. So now we back at it. You are trying to make these artificial enemies, talking about somebody don't like DeSoto. Nobody here said they didn't like DeSoto. I've been talking about Sir Rod Baker, Sir Rod, for I know 2 months. So, Lemon Booty, what are you talking about, man? Stop trying to come up with these enemies. I know you're trying to bring everybody together, but don't bring everybody together like that. I love y'all. Also, shout out to A.A. Ron out there. He doing the same thing. Don't nobody hate Alito. Children Under the Stairs finally got a good count. That's all I got to say. I'm going to be quiet for a minute.
Pastor is
ready to go.
Yeah, he ready to go. He ready to go. Oh man, hey man, I ain't gonna lie. I don't agree with Bradshaw a lot, but I agree on that one. I definitely thought we was in church. I appreciate that, Pastor. You living up to your name. But hey, man, where y'all want to start at, man? Y'all want to go up big to small or small to big?
Let's go small to big. I think I know, like I said, it's a democracy here, but I think small to big because I think these big teams gonna have a lot to talk about.
Well, we all started late.
Yeah.
I think we better go big to small because we all starting late, but we gonna still start. We gonna still end. But I guess we could run by. Y'all want to run by 4A real quickly? Get to 6A.
Yeah, that's cool.
I would say we probably got to talk about Alvarado, Silver Springs, and then Springtown, Panther Creek, and 4A.
Yeah, it's about you gotta get two or three games.
Yeah, we'll go there. Let's go 4A then. 4A D1, right?
Yeah, we won't go lower than that.
Okay. He 4A Division to it, y'all.
Yeah. Matter of fact, cause you was there at the game. Go ahead and give us your rundown. I know you was at the Springtown. Not Springtown.
Alvarado, Silver
Springs. Yeah. And what the hell happened?
Man, it was oh, sorry, my speaker went off. It was a good game. Alvarado came out hot, man. They it was really like a David and Goliath story. I won't lie, man. I mean, just seeing the four captains come out. You had Vincent Johnson, where they got him labeled at like 6'7". I think that dude is like 6'8.5". Like that is a massive player. And Alvarado, smaller, man, but they scheme so good. Shout out Coach Spencer, a young black offensive coordinator. Alvarado been dialing it up these last 2 years. But man, they just came out, like I said, with all the fight in the world. I was a little shocked at the QB play. Cameron Jenkins for Alvarado. He went the whole regular season without any interceptions. He's about 72% completion thrower. Man, they weren't hitting a lot on big pass plays, but they just stayed at it, and they run the ball, get a couple yards, they have a big play every now and then. But man, it was just a fun game to watch. I won't lie, man. Alvarado, the way they played, that defensive line came out. I mean, I think they had about 7 sacks that game against this 6'5" average offensive line. They out there getting sacks when their sack leader ain't but 5'7", 150. So man, that was just hard over height that game. I'm excited to see them play Springtown because Springtown looks very similar from what I see on film. So that's gonna be a quick, fast running game. But yeah, good game, Alvarado. Good season so for Springs, man. It's just Alvarado out here beating dominating District 7, man. So.
Hey, anybody else got something on that? Because I don't have much on it. I called the Springtown game against Panther Creek. Solano, shout out to Eastern Hills for making it to the second round. Salute to you. Paris bowed out to Decatur. You do got Springtown Alvarado at Knight State. Where's Fort Worth Knight Stadium?
That's Eagle Mountain. I have to look that up too. That's Eagle Mountain.
Yeah,
that's Eagle Mountain. Okay, that's a nice stadium too.
Yeah, I saw it on the maps. That looks like a nice stadium.
Oh, Solana Decatur is down the street from it. That's on a Friday. I know it's probably some big games I'm probably gonna want to go to Friday, but that's still a good game. Shout out to y'all.
I think Friday everybody gonna be at Choctaw all day unless you got kids playing. But we'll get there.
We'll get there. Yeah, I think Choctaw is probably the place to be. And we have to talk about it. They say they treated my Dub homies kind of bad. They kind of pulled the rug up under my fellas, man. So we got to talk about that. We got to talk about that too. They did you dirty, B-Rise.
Where is this, Jay? No, that was Swag.
Choctaw. Choctaw. Oh, that was Swag deal. Swag deal.
No, I left when it was time to go.
I left when it was time to go.
I left. I didn't. I'm just saying, Jay.
Yeah, I heard about it, man. It's tough though. It's tough. That was tough, but we it is what it is. I knew it was gonna be like that on the email. They were saying that they had a bunch of requests, and everybody wasn't gonna let everybody on the field. So I kind of had that feeling anyway. So it kind of is what it is. Yeah. It'll be all right. It was a great game anyway. The Waxahachie Norfolk game was a great game. So we can't hate on the game. And you did right, B-Rod. You probably did the same thing I would have did because I would have left too.
Yeah.
Not even go front. I mean, me too. But it's time to go. It's time to go. Y'all know me. You know me. Jay, boy, it take a lot to get me to stick around.
Yeah. I think that's
how they got to talk. Go ahead, Solomon.
Oh, my bad. I was gonna say I always thought that's a life skill of knowing when to leave and go home, man. That's a great life skill to have.
Hey, what they say, you gotta know when to walk, when to run.
Yeah,
that's
exactly.
it.
On the 5AD2, fella, we just gonna keep on because we did that. And I will say, shout out to Alvarado. I am happy to see them go. We had the coach on the show, really good guy. I like their quarterback too. What did you think of their quarterback while I pull up D2?
Man, it's gonna be a rough evaluation. Just give him context. He's had a great season. He was the only person I think that was affected by the schedule and the strength of schedule because he, like I said, probably threw about 25% that game. The only completions they really had were big plays, but he's clutch because he'll miss first down, he'll miss third down, bad pass, and then 4th and 8, 4th and 13, he makes a clutch throw. So he got the clutch factor, and you're gonna need that, especially when you come across Solana. But he's a big kid too. Like he's like a power forward on the basketball court. But a strong arm, and yeah, man, good QB. He's had a great season. I won't discount him from one game.
Yeah, that was a great. The Silver Springs, I know, the way they lost when they didn't have their quarterback. But what's been overlooked all season is Sulphur Springs defense as well. You know, that secondary could play. So it wasn't just him not being able to make those plays on first down and third down like that. It was you know, those DBs, they can play, they can go.
Yeah.
So shout out to Alvarado, and I had an opportunity to sit down and chop it up with the coach over the last couple of years at the regional track meets. And so those young men on that squad, they are feisty. They are fighters. Like I said, they're undersized, but they are feisty, and that'll take you a long way if you got that fire in you.
Yeah, and I don't mean to go too long on this game, but I will say, and I don't like to critique coaches. I think Sulphur Springs should have pulled something from Alvarado's playbook, because they put DeMarcus Belton, their running back, their 1,000-yard rusher over the last 2 seasons. He played wide receiver most of the game, just because they knew Sulphur Springs going to load that box. They're bigger in the box. Sulphur Springs couldn't do much with Jackson Head running back. And I was saying, especially the second half, they should have put him out at receiver, because Alvarado plays man coverage, and you put that third receiver out there that can go like that, they're going to have a hard time. And it would have stretched the box out. But good season by Sulphur Springs. I think they did a lot better. They definitely did a lot better than I expected them to do this year. I didn't expect much. So shout out Sulphur Springs.
Yeah, shout out Sulphur Springs. Yeah, Sway, we're not going to talk about Panther Creek, bro. I'm sorry. They got all the talk they go get. Yeah. Bobby, Anna, man, Coyotes, they just love living on the edge, brother. Good Lord. They just
yes, sir.
Every CU fan must be on blood pressure medication.
Yeah, heart attack Coyotes, man.
I'm telling you, dog.
Woo-wee.
Yeah,
everything is to the bitter end.
Yes, sir. We popping them like Tic Tacs up here, man. I'm telling you. Yeah, but shout out, like, and I know a lot of people. I know you, J Mac. You like it. No teams could play out west, but there was a lot of factors involved. You got to think. Coach Mims, the Dons coach, Paladuro's coach, is an outstanding coach, and I know people want to talk about the Duncanville ties. But we got to go back further than that. I'm going to tell you whose tree he actually comes from. He comes from Mr. Steve Parr, Coach Seth Parr's dad. Mm-hmm. That's who gave Coach Mims his start. They have sat at the table together at Paladuro, and it was homecoming for the most part. Homecoming for the Parrs and First Lady Parr. She was a cheerleader there at the Dons, and Daddy Parr coached there for almost 20 years. I want to say 17 years, but I know it was close to 20 years. So that's who gave Coach Mims his first start was Coach Parr, Coach Stephen Parr, Daddy Parr. So I want to give that shout out because I know, everybody think the season end, you're not a coach until, whoever you started coaching with here in DFW area, but he actually got his start out there in West Texas. There's a lot of coaches that are coaching doing great jobs here in the DFW area that got their start out in West Texas. So them guys can play. Shout out to Deuce, their quarterback. He's just a junior. And when I tell you, man,
he was lighting it up.
Man, it looked like Ziondre he was changing uniforms in between games. That's how I'm telling you, Deuce is fast. That is going to be the fastest quarterback that Anna will face and has faced all season long. When they play Melissa, their quarterback is good, but it's going to look like he's running in slow motion compared to Deuce, man. That young man can fly, and I see them doing big things again next year, winning that district, coming in undefeated, going in the round 2 next year, because I don't see anybody taking them out. Coach Mims has those young men right. Yes, sir.
Yeah, hey man, it's a rematch. Can Anna get their lick back? Because I'm gonna be honest, Anna did get kind of bullied the first game against Melissa. Man. We just gotta be honest about it. We tell the truth over here on the Dub, especially on Sunday nights. There's no lies.
Yep. Yeah, and you know what? And I say there's no excuses. No excuses. And you all have ties to Houston. We have a problem. Cormont Green. Anna has been playing a lot of freshmen this year, and they have grown up. And if you look at those defensive stats and the times that they show up and the plays that they make now that they weren't making, because shout out to Houston, we have a problem. Cormont, number 3. That Deuce had only thrown 1 interception all year long. And it was Cormont that came in from a receiver, came in and played corner and picked them off. So these freshmen are now starting to play. You got and now really going into the running game. Ace had almost 200 yards, rushing and a touchdown. He had almost 50 yards receiving and a touchdown. So everybody's really starting to click. So it's not going to be the bully ball, the bully style, because those youngsters are realizing, hey, we can play on this level. Shout out to Spinks. Spinks is a sophomore. He's been playing receiver and DB as well. And shout out to my man, Master Ace. I've been telling you, I know you interviewed him, J-Mac, the other week, but he's been playing offense and defense, same as I. He had a big sack, to pretty much close out the game. They were putting pressure on Deuce at the end, made him throw a pass, it really into the dirt. So shout out to that defense stepping up. My man Peyton Miller, and I gotta say this. Solomon Grundy, I know you tired of me tagging you, but I gotta do what my man Peyton is telling me to do about those pancakes. Because that's all he served up is those pancakes, man. He's also been playing on the defense side of the ball, on the big package, jumbo package.
Heavy package, yeah.
Yeah, on the defensive line and the offensive line. He actually played about 4 or 5 different positions. He played center, he played guard, he played O tackle, he played D tackle. He played fullback. I mean, he did it all during the game, but that's what you need to do. During the playoffs, you put your best players on the field.
Yes,
and I'll say 2 things real quick, J-Mac. One, Peyton Miller, that's one of my favorite guys. He's not just big. A lot of guys get stars for just being big. That's a nasty dude. And 2, Ace Trailer, man, I know Cam Newton's going to get district MVP. Brett Holloway, the quarterback at Melissa's, probably going to get offensive MVP. He's got to get utility player of the year. I think he has stepped up in Chumley's role from last year in terms of just being the best player on the field at all times. And shout out to him, man, because he's taking a huge load off of DeAndre. So shout out Ace Trailer, man. He's had a hell of a season.
Yeah, Ace Trailer is a baller. He is a baller. Ain't no doubt about it. I like Ace. I like number 8. Number 8, the quarterback is a natural leader too, man. Offense and defense. You can tell he's a leader when he steps out there on defense because not only is he leading verbally, but he leads by his action, like his play. He's always going to be, when he steps out there, he automatically one of the best players on the field. So,
yeah, he is. And when you get an opportunity, I sent the link, but I don't know. Like I say, Facebook, I think, Facebook got me in jail. I tried to share it in the group. I don't know if anyone saw his backstory, Ziandre's backstory and where he's come from and everything and how the journey he's made as a little kid and, in the tough, place of Arkansas and growing up like that. And then coming here to Texas Homeland and his mom and his grandparents, man. And it's a great story. Like I say, I do more. I talk about players and I give them nicknames. And I say this to anybody. If I give you a nickname, it's because you're special to me. I give nicknames because it makes you go back and think and do research. Because sometimes we talk big picture and we don't get down into the trenches sometimes and talk about these players. Because the goal for me is if we can showcase and spotlight some of these players, I say I appreciate what the Dove's been doing, showcasing these young men, the ones that don't get the spotlight, but are just as gifted and just as talented and as articulate as any other people that are 4 stars and 5 stars. Because at the end of the day, it's about economics. And if something that I can say or anything that's said on the Dove or any other podcast that can get these college recruiters' attention on these athletes, I know these parents are appreciative. They really are. So that's why I do what I do. So if I give you a nickname, if you don't like the nickname I give you, tell me, I'll give you another nickname. But if I give you a nickname, that means you something special. Outside of being on the field, you're a good person. You're a great person at heart. So Solomon Grundy, that's why you Solomon Grundy, man. So there you go.
Yeah, Pastor, they tear you up in the chat, man. They say you long with it tonight. You like a real pastor at offering time. It ain't even offering time yet. You know what I'm saying? But I ain't mad at you.
You know what? I'm gonna have to go long winded because, like I said, you got haters out there that talking about that everybody be hating these Southside teams and all the rest of that stuff. So when we get there, that's why I said I want to zoom through that. I want to get there, but that's why I'm long winded with them. Because a lot of the focus is on the Southern sector teams, and they're not realizing that players can play up here too. A lot of them can play up here.
I agree. And I say something that's probably unpopular, but I tell you what, Region 1 games is better than Region 2. Sorry.
Definitely.
Yeah.
Region 2 takes about 3-4 rounds before it gets exciting.
Yeah. So I'm just saying, everybody talk about these games this week. Region 1 games this week is better than Region 2. I know y'all don't want to hear it, but I told y'all I gotta tell you with love the truth. I gotta give you the truth. I gotta give you the truth. But we got this week, man. Melissa Anna, it's at Allen Eagle Stadium. Great rematch. You got Walnut Grove. This is why some of you said people gonna be at Choctaw. Because this is a great game, bro. Walnut Grove versus Argyle.
Yes, I might be there.
Yeah, I'm off Friday. No PTO needed. I will be there all day.
Hey, Ray, I might be there with you.
hey, we'll be there with you, man. Because guess what? You know what the game is after that.
Yeah, we're gonna get there. We're gonna get there, Jay, man. Can't give them everything.
Oh, yeah.
Can't give them everything.
Can't give everything at once, but I mean, Choctaw is kind of the place to be.
Yeah, that's the place to be Friday.
That is definitely the hot spot Friday, and that's no disrespect to wherever everybody else is playing, but it is what it is.
Mm-hmm.
Region 2, South Oak Cliff took care of Mount Pleasant. They did. Terrell. Now I would be honest, man. Terrell, we got to stump down and talk about Terrell. Terrell was impressive, beating up on Huntsville. Heritage shocked. I don't know why I'm not even shocked. Heritage, this is their second time beating Texas High.
Yeah. That's an impressive. I did not expect them to win the first time, and they beat them twice now in the same season. I know B. Rise don't like it, but you know it is what it is. Shout out Midlow Heritage out here still playing.
Yeah, that was a great game, man. I actually went back and I watched that 3 times, man. That right there was, to me, it was the game of the night as far as competitive wise. And because I picked Texas High to do what they do, and they didn't do it. So like I said, yeah, it's hard to beat a team twice in the same season. And they came back and did what they did. They took a gamble and went for all the gusto. And shout out to the coach for doing that. You know, because a lot of coaches won't do that. They'll play it close to the vest in the playoff game. But he said, if we're gonna go out on our shield. So shout out to Midlow Heritage coach for doing that, to the coaching staff.
Yeah, I mean, Midlow Heritage, Terrell, these are great stories, playoff storylines. B. Rise. Hey man, you got the top 4 in this on this side. South Oak Cliff Terrell, which you know, and shout out to our man Chris Tillman. That's our guy, right? That's the
yes,
homie.
sir. Yes, sir.
You know, Coach told me this is a much anticipated. He told me this is much anticipated, the most anticipated game of the world, Craig.
For Terrell, yes.
Shout out to Coach Tillman because a lot of times
they not ducking no smoke, and they won't start bad.
Yeah, but man, I'm telling you, dog. You can only be socked on the internet. Don't try to like win the game, bro. Go play the game and win it. Then talk, cause if you talking noise to you where they already, it's like DeSoto, right? Like you know, you really don't want to say nothing too much. You just want to show up and you just want to show up and kind of beat them and then talk.
Yeah.
You know.
Yeah, but J-Mac, you can't fault them though, because the Super Sugar Crisp, they started it. They have been talking smack to my Terrell ain't played nobody all season long. They started it. So all Terrell is saying is, you know, because sometimes, I don't know about y'all, but I have an older brother. And, you know, after a while, you know, your brother keep pushing in the head and stuff and eating all the food up. But eventually you just get mad and you got to smack him in the mouth. So it's the same thing. Terrell is saying we've been sitting here, we've been taking it, we've been respecting Sock this whole time. And Sock has been bullying Terrell, talking about they ain't played nobody. And so now Sock want to hide their hand. You can't throw a rock and hide your hand. Sock, I got the screenshot. You know I'm king of receipts. Sock started it, J-Mac. They started this.
I just want to take one time out for this guy that got a loser on his profile. He got a loser. He got someone that just lost. So I don't expect you to care when you got a loser on your profile. Okay, go ahead, folks. I'm sorry.
And I'm not necessarily mad at it, man. If you want eyes on you, if you want attention on your kids, that's what you do, man. You poke the bear, and you. But at some point, you got to see the bear. And this
That's the
weekend,
problem.
it all comes down. So it's been fun. You got the attention. Now you got to do something with it. I hope they prepare because that's a tall task right there. That's Argyle.
Yeah, and I remember Tucker when he was playing. You know, Tucker graduated same year my son. They was training at one point with the same guy. So I remember Tucker. He was a great player. Then went to PV. Shout out PV. Had a great career. And Sadberry, like I love the Turl story. So I don't want to say like I'm taking away from the Turl story. The Turl story is a great story, right? You know what I'm saying? It really is. And when you watch them play, you can't help but be impressed. Like, yeah, do they run the wing tee or the slot tee? Which I don't know the difference, but whatever. Which one is it?
The wing tee.
The way they run the wing tee is impressive. I'll put it like that. Like they really expanded on it. You know what I'm saying? Like, you know, you don't know what to get. It ain't just 3 yards in a cloud of dust.
And it eliminates the talent difference too in any game. It don't matter the size difference. It doesn't matter the talent difference. If that defense is not disciplined, they will not stop that offense.
But hey, it's a great story. I'm not mad at him for talking noise at Sock. I just think it's dangerous to poke the bear. Like,
yeah,
you know.
But they want all the smoke, Jay. But when you want all the smoke, hey, they draw out the window, Jay. They saying, Jay. They were Curl saying, Jay.
Yeah. They say they want it.
I see Peacock on there talking about and see. I don't want that. Here's the kicker. Here's the kicker. I know people talking about I'm on my soapbox and I'm preaching tonight because here's the reason.
Well, preach on, Pastor.
South side teams, y'all have an identity crisis. That y'all think that no other teams can play. This has been the issue. I never have a problem with the players because anybody that's ever been listening to me, I shout out to individual players. I'm talking about these fans that don't start talking until the playoffs, don't show up to the games, and when they say we show up to the game, no, you don't, because your head coach said a couple of years ago y'all wasn't showing up to the games. So I'm quoting your head coach. So go talk to him when he says y'all don't show up to the games. Because y'all talking about we ain't coming till we get to AT&T. Support these kids. It's about the kids. Support these kids. But y'all act like no other team can play outside of Duncanville, DeSoto, and Sock. And these young men can play. That's all I'm saying. So if you're mad at me for giving my honest analysis of what I see out there on the field, then shame on y'all. Because I've never thrown Sock on Sock. And J-Mac, I don't know if you remember this or not, but there was an emergency show after Sock lost to PNG. Right. I congratulated Coach Jason Todd live on the air for a great season. And you know what he told me? I don't need your support. We lost the game. So shame on you, Coach Todd. Like I said, you started this.
Yeah.
Do you remember that, J-Mac? Do you remember that? I said, you guys made it. I said there were so many teams that didn't make it. And Coach Todd literally came on the air after the loss and literally poo-pooed on my congratulations to these young men. So that's how y'all do. That's how y'all do. So I'm gonna give my honest assessment on teams. And if y'all don't like it, tell me don't like it. But don't be like, oh, he don't know what he talking about. He ain't never come and done nothing. Okay, fine. Keep that thought. But no, I'm not LeDarren. I'm not hating. It's the fact of you. If you are the second best team in the state, that is something to be. That's congratulatory. But when you sit up there and say, well, nah, it don't matter, you just literally have pooped on them young men's season in the locker room. Give them some credit. Don't do that.
I say
that's all I'm saying.
I said it. I don't speak for Coach Todd, so I could be wrong on this. But I know me personally, if I lose, I don't need all that. You know, oh man, you get them next time. Like, you know, I gotta sit, reflect on what happened, and start worrying about it next time. And if you beat me fair and square, I admit I lost. They won. There's nothing else to it. So maybe that could have been it. I don't. Like I said, I don't speak for Coach Todd, but just benefit of the doubt there.
I don't know, Pastor. Yeah, it sounds
Bradshaw funny, boy. He got a man a hating pastor.
Hey, I ain't said nothing. Like I said, I ain't said nothing. But Coach Todd even went on that. He went on that slimy show, the slimy podcast, going in the paint. I know, because I literally, I would go back and rip that segment when I was congratulating those young men, congratulating the coaching staff, and pretty much Coach Todd. And I don't use this type of language. Coach Todd pretty much gave me the middle finger. Said, "No, we don't take that." And I'm like, "Yo, man." You think about all the teams that didn't even make the playoffs, but it is what it is.
Oh, it's
hey, Dark, I'm not asking about support. I never said about support. Y'all do what y'all do. But all I'm saying is, don't go to the games fighting. I'm gonna tell you this: football is a violent sport. I'm gonna leave it at this: football is a violent sport, but discipline is knowing when to be violent. So when we talk about these teams, that y'all got mad before about these teams not having discipline, when J Mac and I talk about these teams with all these personal fouls and stuff, y'all got mad about that. So it's time to be violent. That's what got Mike Tyson in trouble. When he tried to get violent outside of the ring, it got him in trouble. So y'all do what y'all do.
Good Lord, boy. Oh, man. Oh, my God.
Man.
Hey, Pastor told me, he did warn me that he was coming in hot. So
he did.
He warned me. I ain't mad at you, Pastor, but you know, your opinions are respected over here. It's your opinions. But back on this game, I just want to get your thoughts on the game. B-Rise, give us some thoughts about the Sock Turtle game. Of course, we know you don't give predictions tonight, but just what's your thoughts on the game?
You know, we don't give predictions on Sunday. But Jay, that's all I'm gonna say, Jay. If I had to pick tonight, guess what, Jay? I couldn't pick, bro. That's all I'm gonna say, Jay. I couldn't make
what?
Oh man, I watched. Earlier today, I watched half the Turner and Huntsville game. I ain't gonna say much, Jay. Man, hey, I'm just saying I can't give a prediction right now, Jay.
B-Rise, you and Swaggy must have been talking pigs before the show.
No, I'm just saying, Jay. I ain't talking hype up, Jay. I'm just saying right now, I couldn't make no. I couldn't make no.
It's 50-50 for you.
It's 50-50 for me, Jay, and it's gonna be a good one, Jay. Cause they invited, because with Turtle, man, they got some athletes running that ball, Jay.
Yeah, they running back had 211 yards.
Yeah,
that is impressive. In second round of the playoffs, that is impressive.
Mm-hmm.
211 yards.
And I also heard, Jay, I'm just saying, Jay, I also heard, from a Turtle person, I hear, release my source. But hey, man, they didn't show they hold off and shit, leading us to the side game. So I'm just saying, Jay, hey, we could. Hey, man, I'm just saying, Jay, Turtle, they coming out party from what I'm hearing.
I will say this: I do not underestimate Turtle.
That's all I'm saying, Jay. Yeah, that's all I'm saying.
I do not underestimate Turtle. I think Turtle is coming. They got embarrassed last year. Sock kind of rubbed it in on them.
Yeah,
you know what I'm saying. They kind of did. They did kind of play dirty a little bit and was beating them down pretty good. I ain't gonna say it was dirty, but it was hard. You know what I'm saying? It was hard. It was hard. I ain't gonna call them dirty, but it was hard. It was just a good hard, butt kicking. And I could see what Turtle is like. You know what? I can't wait to get back.
I was gonna say, I know this game is circled for sure. This game is circled on the schedule for sure.
Yeah, because if you're gonna do it on both sides. Because just the same way that DeSoto circled the Longview game, Turtle circled this Sock game. So when people say Turtle has no chance, it was some people that saying that DeSoto didn't have a chance. And see how that turned out. So again, when big brother keep picking on little brother, after a while, little brother gonna get a little bigger, little brother gonna get a little stronger, and little brother's gonna get a little wiser, and big brother is gonna underestimate little brother. Coach Todd, we talking about here we go. Come on. I know we got time. If we got time, Coach Todd, you know what? You and I can come on. You and I can go on later because you know what you said. You know what you said to me, and you know what you said the other week when I said, because out of respect, because I do, unlike some, I respect coaches. I respect what you all do. And so I didn't pick on air between the Anna game and Timberview game out of respect to Coach Coleman. But those who I sent the picks to, I sent the picks to them privately. They chose not to share because I shared it with them privately. So what do you mean I'm a liar? No, you did. No. Okay, I'm gonna ignore Coach Todd. I love you like a play cousin. But I'm gonna ignore you right now, Coach Todd, because you did do that live on the air after the game. You did after the state game when you came on, and I congratulated you guys. And you said we don't need that. We don't want that.
Okay. Moving on to Region 3. Can we move on now?
Let's move on.
Yep, we're gonna move on.
Let's move on, man. Y'all done made the sock people mad. You know they be thugging over there on Marseille.
They stay mad. They stay mad. They stay mad.
They gonna put extra salt in your Rudy's chicken now. You ain't gonna be able to go over there and get no chicken because they gonna try.
Yeah, I don't even eat on the south side. When I do track meets, I pack my own lunch. I don't even eat over there. I don't eat on the south side.
Damn,
Boy, Pastor.
you missing out, Pastor. You missing out, Pastor.
Now you missing out on some good Rudy. You just gotta hide your face or something or send somebody else to
No, I don't need no twang on my chicken wings. So I'm good. I'm good.
You gotta just squeeze the pepper juice on to help it. That's all.
Oh man. Oh, leave it up to Pastor to get. That's why y'all keep asking me why I have Pastor on here. I have Pastor on here because I am no longer the most hated. Instantly, I'm not the most hated when Pastor on here. That's why I have him on here every week.
Say that.
It is what it is, man. Maybe that little hate because I grew up over there off of Marcellus on Ramsey Street. You know, like I said, I went to Erasmus again. For those that don't know, so yeah, I got sock ties. I got folk that went to sock. So
I went to Erasmus again too. Pastor.
Yeah, Pastor. You good in our hood, Pastor. Me and Sorry, you come over here to what's that? Two neighbors chicken.
Yeah.
You good, Pastor. Good in our hood, Pastor. No.
Yes, sir. I was over there y'all way. I ate it. Because Freddy's is my stop, man. I love them burgers and fries at Freddy's, man. That's what I did before the game, before the Timberview game.
Yeah,
and that gigantic new HEB y'all got.
Oh yeah. You come on our part of town. J-Man,
yes, sir.
Yeah, I love it out there.
Yeah.
Hey man, Richmond Randall, they doing Richmond Randall things.
We're getting closer to the big one.
Oh yeah,
I'm concerned though.
It's getting closer. It's getting closer.
But you got to be concerned though. Their running back went out injured.
Well, I don't think I think it's a difference between going out injured and being injured, not playing next week.
Right.
We'll see. From what I understand, he's not that injured. He just went out.
Okay. Yeah, I didn't hear a word, so I was waiting to hear something, from Peacock or something, but I ain't heard anything yet. So if he plays, then yeah, it's gonna be good.
I do like this Brenham Iowa Colony game though. What you think about that, Solomon?
Yeah, man, I think this is gonna be a little bit of a tougher challenge for Iowa Colony than Richmond Randall's gonna have with Bastrop, but I still, man, Iowa Colony, I don't see them not getting that rematch with Richmond Randall, especially the way it played out last week. I think these kids gonna be locked in on this one. I mean, Brenham is Brenham. It's a team that's in the playoffs every year, especially at this time. But I think I think we're gonna get that rematch next week. Mm-hmm. But the biggest concern for both teams is who comes out the healthiest. So that's gonna be a big concern.
Yeah, okay. Brenham plays a smash and just keep smashing type style of of offense. If Brenham, if they get out on top, then it could cause some problems for Iowa Colony. But if Iowa Colony comes out the gate and do what they do, Brenham, they don't have the offensive manpower that Iowa Colony has to stay in the game.
You know what, Pastor? Let me just say this, Pastor. I know I'm moving a little ahead of myself, but I'm gonna say this. If I'm just a Sox fan, I would want Richmond Randall to make it back to state. The reason why that Iowa Colony team would give Sox way more problem than Richmond Randall.
I'm not mad at that. At least with Richmond Randall, you know where it's coming from.
I might move a little too fast, but of course that game. This is what I think, Jay. I think Richmond Randall, I think they gonna sit there running back Black G's. They gonna sit them out, I think they feel they got enough foul power to beat them, and they're all kind of games. They're gonna beat whoever win that game, Jay. Just my opinion. They game right there, Jay, they're gonna be the favorite to win state.
Mm-hmm.
My man, Paco. Just for you, Paco. If Terrell win, we might have an emergency show marathon. We gonna go on all night.
Yeah, we are here. We're going all night, Paco. We're going all night.
Just for you, Paco. I'm gonna send you the link too. I want you to come on and talk.
Oh yeah, I'm gonna take me a nap, Jay. I'm gonna need me a little 45-minute nap, little cat nap. I'm gonna need a cat nap, Jay. We set up all night on that, Solomon.
Yeah. But I look forward to it, man. It's good games. Y'all forgive Pastor. He just speaking his truth. Y'all don't be too hard on Pastor. He's just giving his opinions and his recollection of things. So y'all gotta let him talk his talk. Y'all know, everybody ain't gonna be your biggest fan. Newsflash.
Right.
Yeah, and I never said. When has anybody ever heard me say I don't like a team? Never. I talk about some of the fans because some of y'all fans don't know how to act, and that's proven. It's on video. Y'all fighting and stuff, and all in. It's a football game. It's still about the kids. So no, I don't hate teams. I don't dislike teams. I only call based upon the assessment. Nobody can sit here and say that I picked Sock to lose any game. Matter of fact, going back, I had picked Sock to even to beat Longview when a lot of people didn't pick Sock to beat Longview.
I mean, we all.
I even picked Sock to beat Duncanville this year. They fell a little short, so I'm trying to figure out. Like I say, it's that Dr. Stephen Nash syndrome. That if you don't have an enemy, you try to make somebody your enemy based upon the fact that they disagree with you, and that's the issue that I have with some of the fans. Not even all of the fans. It's only a handful of fans that make it bad for everybody else. And even Aaron, he says that in jest, but I love Alito. I've been picking Alito. No, I got to say this though, because Coach Todd put it in there. Coach Todd, it was not after the Randall game. It was after the PNG game. Because you said that y'all were the only team representing DFW that fell short. It was that emergency show.
But fact check, Pastor, you were the only one that picked started to be longer, because I remember Solomon saying, "Hey, he would give 21 points to folks."
Yep.
Right.
Yeah.
He would give folks 3 touchdowns on live.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, so
it's on record.
But you know what? I'm used to being made fun of, and every time when I pick a team or teams to at least make it to AT&T, I get laughed at every year. But those teams make it, so I'm good. I'm good.
Tell you about Sock fan base. They don't want to be compared, but they are a lot like the DeSoto fan base. They are the same.
Mm-hmm.
I'm just gonna be honest with you. They are the same. Sock and DeSoto is the same. So the fan bases are the same. And probably a little further, but I ain't gonna say nothing else. The fan base definitely is. You a hater. You're a hater if you don't love them, if you don't say everything they want. And if you do, you can run them out the tunnel.
Mm-hmm.
It's just like that. So, but I love them because we love them all. We ain't hating on nobody. But anyway, let's go to 5A Division 1, man, because I don't want no more. This Thanksgiving, man. We supposed to be celebrating Columbus, going to whatever. So let's.
I said,
J Mac, you can't give what you ain't got though. You got to have something. You got to have something to give. If you don't have a heart, if people walking around here like the Grinch, you don't have a heart.
But we all got it, man. We all got them in our family. Pastor, everybody got their family members. You know what I'm saying? So we gotta love them anyway. We love them. That's it.
Hey,
we love them.
Shout out Oak Cliff, man. Me and my brothers grew up playing for the Mid-City Giants and playing in OCBF basketball league our whole life. So shout out Oak Cliff. I'm from Arlington, man, but we grew up in Oak Cliff. So shout out Oak Cliff, man.
Man, everybody got a connection to Oak Cliff. It's like South Dallas, East Texas, dog. It's always a connection somewhere. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
But Region 1, 5A Division 1, man. Let's keep it pushing. Yeah. Let's keep it pushing, man. Richland did what they did Ride did what they did. Alito, I ain't gonna lie, Alito's so disrespectful. Did you see the video on TikTok of how they was acting while they was up 40? Eating hamburgers on the sideline, doing TikTok dances. I shared it in the group chat video. I'll send it back to you. Like Alito, I expected for y'all to be a lot more classy than that. That was very disrespectful. It was very uncouth.
Not the fight Valencia's.
Yeah. I saw no class over there on the Alito side. You do not act like that just because you beat the West Texas team.
Man. I will say this: they are still the favorite, but that can turn to the get it sexy situation just like last year. So, man, like I keep saying, wait till December 21st, man. When it's all said and done, then you can do that. But hey, I guess when you beat folks like that, you can do that. But that can get really bad. Don't make Fort Worth Arlington Heights be the team of the century with an upset. That's all I'm saying.
Hey, we're gonna talk about that too, Jay.
I'm just saying that was when I saw that video, I was so disappointed in Alito. That I'll be honest, Alito, you should be ashamed of yourself. Didn't rhyme by 10.
I wouldn't go that far yet. I wouldn't go that far yet, J-Man.
Alito, you should be ashamed. That was embarrassing. That was embarrassing. You out need to step in and just disqualify them because that was bad.
Yeah, because how did they even get food on the because I know most of the state they say no food or drinks on the field. How did that even happen?
I don't know, but it was embarrassing. No leadership over there in Parker County. They got to do better. They got to do better. That's ridiculous.
Yeah, show a little bit more gratitude.
Yeah, show some respect. Yeah. Show some respect. You over there eating hot dogs and hamburger, TikTok dancing. That's bad. And Raymond, you right. Sock ain't never did that. Look how many times they don't beat people by 40.
Everybody by 40.
Come on, man. That was terrible. That was absolutely terrible and embarrassing. You gotta be ashamed of yourself to carry on like that. Who raised y'all?
Hey, that's the question. All I know is the shades of a former Cowboys coach that was eating hot dogs on the sideline, and that season didn't turn out very well for them. Going back to Barry Switzer. So y'all be mindful of that. Don't be eating on the sideline. Hey, man. Okay, I'm gonna be quiet.
Yeah, I hope the football guys paid close attention to that. I really do. Anyway. Richland didn't Ryan in another rematch. That's at Capel. You got the hungry Alito. They play at Arlington Heights at Crowley Stadium. Hopefully this time they leave the food in the stands and leave it off the side. I'm done talking about it. Moving on to Region 2, man.
Shout out Coach Jack, man. Shout out
Coach Jack. Birthday boy. See, I'm gonna be honest, man. I would have knew. If I would have knew they would play that game on Jack's birthday, I would not have picked Midlothian.
Man, it's one of those things though, man. When y'all that close, it's whoever won the last game. Because if y'all look the same, you got to beat them before anybody can believe in you. And West Mesquite just made a believer out of Solomon Mays, dog. Shout out Coach Jack. That man, Coach Jack, impresses me more and more throughout his career, dog.
Well, I told everybody Coach Jack was a natural. He's a natural leader. And Coach Jack probably don't even like me. I ain't gonna lie. Hey, every time I see my dog, he rolls his eyes at me.
Nah.
I ain't even gonna lie. That's how Jack treats me. But I'm gonna show up at practice anyway Thursday if he give me the right time.
Yeah, there you go.
Jack might be like, we practice at 11. Get up there and be
We're gonna put up together, Jay.
We're gonna pull up together. I'm gonna bring donuts, Jack. I'm gonna bring y'all donuts and everything. I got you. I'm coming. That's my word. I gave my word. I'll show up at practice. I'm showing up at practice. But I wish I would have knew that was his birthday, man. Shout out to Jack. I'm with you, Solomon. That is great. I think Coach Jack is one of the best young natural leader of man that's out here. He's born to be an AD, last head coach. He's a general to every sense of the word. I can't say enough about him, man. I know my jokes probably get on his nerve, and his Eagles lost, so he probably ain't even gonna listen tonight. That's okay.
He probably is in the chat though. Shout out to Coach Jack. Hey, and J Mac out the will, man. I'm getting them sandwiches ready for you, man. I'm getting putting that turkey on Wednesday. So it'd be nice and tender and make you some turkey sandwiches, man. So you go out there to, they practice, and I don't want you to go out there starving. Y'all know you're a man of your word.
Man. I'm a man of my word. I said I was gonna show up if they made it. I'm gonna show up Thursday morning if they give me the right time and say it's okay. Now I ain't gonna show up for you to kick me out. Yeah, I gotta make sure it's okay.
You know what? That would be funny though, man. If he had you pull up to the gate and then they dig them smack you, man, and they have your picture up there like they used to do at the post office. Be like, this man is wanted. Don't let him on the premises, man. That would be funny though, man.
That would be funny. Yeah, a picture of me with the security guard talking about, hey man, they told us under no circumstances.
Say now.
Well, I don't think Jack could do it like that. We're gonna go show love, and we'll bring donuts. We're gonna bring donuts for the crew, and I just feel like that's only best. I told him I'd do it, so I'm gonna do my part, and I'm gonna try. All I can do is, if he tell me to come on, come. If not, I can stay in bed. So I'm pretty sure they probably go practice like 6 in the morning. It's an hour drive.
It's a long way to Mesquite. It's a long way to Mesquite. Yeah.
Mesquite is not down the street. That's all I'm saying. So, that's why I said I'm gonna make sure it's okay. I will make sure it's okay before I go. But I am super proud of him, man. I am super proud of Jack. They got a tough game, man. Before we get to it, Highland Park, they did beat Reedy. Wakeland beat Cedar Park. That's a shock to me because I thought Cedar Park would win that game.
Yeah.
Shout out to Frisco Wakeland, man. They play good ball.
Mm-hmm.
They play good ball. Okay, let's talk about it. Frisco Lone Star, West Mesquite, 2 p.m. Saturday. I got a choice to make, man. I don't know if I want to go to this game where you got the Crowley-Capel, North Crowley-Capel. Hey, man, it's crazy. This is a double header. Both these games, no, it ain't, but it is a double header Saturday after the.
Yeah, there's going to be games at the Star all day, Friday and Saturday.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, so I'm going to be honest that I got a choice to make. It might come down to who give me pass.
Hey, it be like that sometimes. It be like that sometimes.
I'm just being honest.
Whoever show love, that's how it goes. Sorry, whoever showed love.
Like that sometimes, yeah, for sure, for sure. But I'll say this, man, because my little brother, he just came back home from Hampton, so he's getting back into going to games and stuff. He asked me every week where to go. I'm like, bro, it's the week where you got to start making sacrifices, dog. This week is tough. You're gonna miss some good games this week, so. Shoot, wherever you go is gonna be fun, but you're gonna miss a good game one way or another.
Yeah.
What lies? Not Todd just in here just talking crazy.
It's as soon as
if that's all you did was just win, then you can believe whatever you want to believe, Todd. I don't care. If that will help you sleep at night, go for it.
I think the funniest thing, man, is I went back and I rewatched that second episode y'all did, and J Mac, you was talking about shout out to them. It was like you got a Sox fan for life, and I was like, man, how the tables have turned.
But that's the thing. I am, but see, people don't understand. Like, I still like Sox. I still pay attention.
Yeah, the beef is not with the kids. I can tell when you and Pastor, like, the beef is not with the kids.
Yeah, so, I ain't got no problem with the kids. I love watching them play. Shoot, they got some talented kids over there. They talented as hell. But it ain't, I also think like a lot of it's fun with me. I'm gonna be honest. A lot of it's
just having fun. That's all.
I like to have fun with it, but sometimes you can't be. You can't be disrespectful or disingenuous and then want somebody. Because one thing about me, I'm not a fan like that. You know what I'm saying?
Mm-hmm.
I'm not a fan like that. And, I can admire you from a distance.
Yeah, I'm not mad
and still admire you. You know what I'm saying? So it ain't even like, I don't hate nobody. I believe in God. I love everybody. I only hate the devil. So that's all it is. That's all I say about that. But
like I say,
I'm cool with Jack.
Yeah, and those that have met me in person, though, I don't take anything personally like that. But like I say, some of the people in here do. Some of the, and like I say, to me, not even the coaches, it's the fans. Some of y'all fans are raggedy, man. That it is what it is. And y'all don't realize that y'all represent these kids. I listen to the videos and I'm like, okay, is this Freaknik or is this a post-game show for a football game? You see what I'm saying? That's what I look at. I'm saying that but then you mad because little foo-foo don't get recruited. But then little foo-foo, the recruiters are watching little foo-foo daddy play the fool after the game. So you're not only recruiting the player, you're recruiting the whole family. So that's my issue with some of the fans. Like, act like you've been there. Do like Barry Sanders did. When he scored a touchdown, his daddy said, act like you've been there. Act like if you go to state every year, act like you've been to state every year. That's all. You can celebrate without playing the fool. You don't have to play the fool. That's my point. It's some of the fans. That's the issue. That's it. So if you ever meet me in person, you'll understand. I say what I say. I don't hold any grudges against anybody. Because one, I don't have that kind of time. Because being a former veteran that actually fought in a war, I know what war is, and this is not war. This is a show about promoting the kids that J-Mac and B-Rise and Pat and Coach Carr and Swagger Sway, what they started, because it was something about promoting these kids. That's all it's about. Yeah, that's all it's about. Coach Todd, you still mad. Like I said, you stay mad. If that's your motivation, Bruce Banner, then you stay mad. That's what you do. If that's what gets you mad, that you know what? For Christmas, I'm gonna get Coach Todd. I'm gonna get you a little brush so you can brush your baby hair like you do when you live on the air, and we can talk about it. I'm gonna give you the olive branch, Coach.
Pastor, stop, please.
No, man.
Stop, please.
That's what I do. Why you need to mute my mic? Why you mad? Nobody crying. Who's crying, Coach?
Okay.
Nobody crying.
Y'all got. I mean, it's you go at everybody with the same the same as you would at Diggs. I swear. It's almost like you and Diggs again.
Hey, man, but the thing about it is, because Diggs and I have talked, Diggs and I have met in person. He'll tell you, man, I don't, when I say stuff, man, I don't take that. Now, if you take a personal shot at me, then I'm gonna get personal, but me, it's about having fun. That's all.
Okay. Now let's get back on track.
Yeah, let's go. Shout out to Coach Jackson, though, and what y'all doing, because like I told y'all about them ugliest jeans. That was one of the teams, and now they in the Sweet 16. So let's talk about it. Let's go to the next. Go ahead, J-Mac. I'm sorry.
I need to tell me what y'all think about West Mesquite and Lone Star. That's where we at.
Ooh, Jay. You know what, Jay? West Mesquite, they know what? They think give Lone Star all they can handle, Jay. I don't think they'll win per se, but I think that West Mesquite is gonna make a statement. But hey, we here. They will contend to 5A Division 1.
Yeah. And I'll say this, B-Rise, they got momentum on their side. Right. Sometimes momentum can carry you. So I don't I'm gonna say the same thing I said last week. I don't think Midlothian is outright just gonna win, even though I expected them to win. Right. I expect Lone Star to win, but I'm not saying it's already wrapped up.
Yeah, so right.
It's gonna be a good game.
He's gonna be a good one. That's all I'm saying.
Todd is funny, man. I ain't gonna lie. I'll be honest with you, man. If you pay attention to the chat, Todd will draw you off sides, and he know that. He know he will draw you off sides, and then they gonna laugh about it at the coaches meet tomorrow. They're gonna be laughing their ass out. They'll drew you outside. Well, they don't got you, Pastor. I'm the other now. You already you for the be.
Hey man, you know what though? I'm the type of person. If you draw me off sides, I'm gonna already smack the quarterback anyway. We're gonna get a penalty anyway, so I might as well go all out. I'm gonna hit your quarterback. I'm off sides.
Yours, huh?
Hey,
yep.
I'm gonna interrupt the show to get on my soapbox with everybody else on there.
Might as well, man.
Mine is a little different. I want to apologize to Coach Carr, man, because I've been giving him crap about DISD on y'all's Wednesday night show all year, and he spoke up about Arlington, and I was a little upset about that. He brought out my feminine side, so I apologize, Coach Carter, because you took it like a champ all year when I've been talking about Dallas, and you said something about Arlington, and I was upset. I took it personal. So
yeah, you did snap in the chat. You did snap in the chat. You did.
Yeah.
You did.
So
Matter of fact, it was funny because even Matt Steph brought it up to me. He's like, man, Coach Clark got on the side of the skin.
Yeah, he did. And that does not happen for me a lot, but he did, man. So I'm back in line, Coach Carr. You know, it's all good.
Yeah, it happens, man. If you stick around long enough, they can get you. They can get anybody can get got. They can catch you right. You know what I'm saying? And they good at it. They good at it. But what you think of this game, B Rise? I'm gonna be honest. I think West Mesquite have proven that they are strong enough in the trenches.
Yo, yeah.
Yeah.
And that was my only worry because we know they got skill guys. We know they got great coaching. I just didn't know if they were going to be strong enough in the trenches, and I believe these first two games have really prepared them for this week 3. But go ahead, be wise.
You know what, Jay? One thing that concerned me about West Mesquite is with this Lone Star game, how they going to do it against a team who they can score? Possibly every possession.
Yeah.
I mean, that's what I'm saying. You know, they should athlete for athlete. It's even, or probably Lone Star got more athletes than West Mesquite. So that's what I'm saying. So they can stop the run. You know, they can run the ball, but I just think it's gonna be a tall order for them. But I'm not counting them out per se. But if I had to just favor right now, I would go Lone Star. But the other game too, Jay, that Highland Park and Wayland game, man, that's gonna be a good one too. Another thing too that go think about it, Jay, they playing in Frisco too, so that's a home game for them.
Shoot, both teams at home.
Yeah, what I'm saying, Jay, so it's a home game.
It's a home game.
Yeah, so they're not working against. They're working against Jack too. So
I'm really intrigued with the West Mesquite Lone Star matchup. I'm about to look at it again. Now I do wonder. I do wonder, and I'm sure Jack got his plan. I'm sure coaches got their plans.
No, man.
How they gonna handle the big 3 for Lone Star? Because they got like 3 really great, and I think even Coach Jack can tell you that.
Receiver, that's what I'm saying.
Yeah, with Gross,
Trey Wright, and I forgot his Gross.
Gross,
Reese Hoyt.
Hoyt, yeah. That's gonna be, that's gonna be an issue.
They've also shown they're vulnerable these last couple of weeks too. So you gotta, if you I know Coach Jack and them watching the film, seeing how Reedy took him to the wire. You know what I'm saying? So, you got to find what those weaknesses are and try to exploit it because everybody's got a weakness. So,
yeah, they got one.
I think.
And on the flip side, hell, they got to stop West Mesquite.
Yeah,
that's the key right there. That's what I was going to say is, offensively, we're really on both sides, but offensively, Lone Star has weapons, but defensively they have some holes. And that's the deal. If West Mesquite can match them score for score, and it comes down to the fourth quarter, I give West Mesquite the edge.
Right.
So I'm gonna go ahead and say it because like I say, this is the F Troop show. This is the substitute of we the F team, we the snub, and I know y'all gonna pick Wednesday night, pre-Thanksgiving special. So I'm gonna go ahead and put my pick out there. And I'm going with the ugliest jeans ever created. I'm going with them Wranglers. Let's go.
Hey, you heard it first.
Okay. Solomon, you got a prediction now? Or you still thinking about it?
Which one? The Lone Star?
Oh, West Mesquite. Yeah, West Mesquite Lone Star.
I'm gonna say it like I said last week, with Midlow in the West Mesquite rematch. You got to beat them before I can take that because you're too close. So unless you have a for sure yes, you got to beat the champ before you can be the champ. So they did it last week. They surprised me. They got to do it again this week. And that's, nothing on Coach Jack, but they just got to – they're at a point now where you're not supposed to be here, so you're the underdog every week, no matter what. And that's just what it is. So I think it'll be fun to watch, man.
But they are supposed to be here for the last 2 years because the way West Mesquite came out and played last year, undefeated in the regular season, nobody saw that coming. Nobody. Not Nostradamus himself couldn't see that coming. So they got a taste of the playoffs last year. They know what it feels like. and Coach Jackson and all that. And, I got to say this. I know we got to move on. I've been on my soapbox, but shout out to Coach Jackson for promoting his coaching staff.
Oh yeah,
you don't see a lot of coaches do that at all.
That was different.
Yeah. You don't see that at all.
That was different.
Because I go to some websites and I can't tell you who the offensive coordinator of some of these high schools are. You don't know.
Yeah.
You don't know. So the fact that he's promoting coaches and saying, hey, that when you able to do that, that speaks to his character. So shout out to Coach Jackson, man, for doing that.
Yeah, that was dope. And like I said, he promote his coach. He want his coaches to get out and get promotions, head coaching, coordinator job. That is dope.
That's the goal.
Yeah,
that's the goal.
Yeah, I thought that was dope. I ain't gonna lie, that is dope. But that's what leaders do, right? That's what leaders do. It is what it is.
Todd said it ain't your business.
I'm telling you, dog.
At this point,
no, Todd got it. Todd went down there to Texas Southern, and he got his degree in trolling.
Hey man, shout out Texas Southern.
And I already see he got his sights set on Pastor. Pastor, you might want to cut your comments off. I'm gonna tell you right now.
No, man, I'm good. I'm good. I'm good with Coach Todd. Coach Todd, like I said, if y'all have to realize something, Coach Todd is like that movie The Grudge. And if you ever seen that movie The Grudge, you know what I'm talking about. That is Coach Todd. That's what he does, and what he does best. That's the way he run his locker room. That's the way he run his coaching staff. That's what he does.
That's what we doing, Pastor. Okay, let's go to 6AD2. I don't even want to go nowhere.
My bad.
Keep going, man.
Yeah, that's what we do. Boy, Pastor, I ain't gonna lie, boy.
I want Anna to win Region 1 so bad, dog. I want Anna to win Region 1. Y'all gonna be on that schedule next year, Alonzo.
Yeah, he gonna definitely try to get y'all on the schedule. He ain't even gonna wait for no playoffs. He gonna try to get y'all game 1.
Scrimmage or something. Man.
Hey man, Region 1, Division 2, Trophy Club still playing.
Yeah,
Denton Guyer still doing their thing. Of course, South Lake, they didn't get exposed this week. I guess maybe they did. I don't know. They did. I don't think they got exposed this week. Prosper 50. Shout out to Richard Berkman, Trey Bryant, and the Richardson Berkman Rams. Shout out to y'all. It still was a great season. You just went up against a better team.
Yeah.
But good season. We got Trophy Club. Y'all want to talk about any of them, or we going to the matchups?
I do want to talk about the matchup. That Nelson and Dengar been waiting on for 2 weeks. That's going to be once again, if you like me, you like physical football, you like trench football, you like run downhill football. This is what you about to get, man. You about to get the Polynesians of Trophy Club Byron Nelson going up against the All-American defensive line of Denton Guyer, Parker Almanza at quarterback running the ball, Caden Cobbs for Denton Guyer running the ball. Man, it's gonna be some heavy power football, and I'm excited. I will be watching this game Friday on my phone from Choctaw.
Yeah, and there's a lot of great coaches out there that are candidates for Coach of the Year. But when you're able to hold Byron Nelson, Trophy Club, that team together like that, considering the great loss, because I thought they were gonna fall apart as a team. I really did. So he is definitely my number one candidate for Coach of the Year. Just being able to hold the team together. So yeah, and I know, like I say, J Mac, you had him on, at the beginning of the year, man, and just shout out to everything that coaching program out there at Trophy Club.
And then South Lake Prosper, man.
Yeah, that's my hate Jay.
That's what we're gonna be.
Hey Jay, hey, I'm just saying.
Yeah. That's gonna be a good one, man. South Lake, I think it's gonna be fun. It's gonna be a lot of passing. It's gonna be, in my opinion, the two best 6A offensive lines. Sorry, Pastor. The two best 6A offensive lines that there is. I'm not gonna lie. South Lake Carroll. I mean, even before they had the big offers, like last year, they had pretty much the same core, except Big Wilson, who's at James Madison now. They've been a dominant offensive line to me, and that, not necessarily. And I say dominant. Let me rephrase that because I don't want to go out of context. When I say dominant, I mean they are coached well. They don't make a lot of mistakes. They are efficient. That O-line is an efficient unit. So I'm excited because Prosper's got a good defense. They ran the ball a lot this last week, so we're gonna see how you decide to pick apart Southlake or try to pick apart Southlake, because there is no formula this season on scoring on Southlake. I think they've given up like 35 points all year. So,
but they got exposed with it 35-0, Solomon.
I haven't seen them get exposed to nothing, J Mac.
I
know, but I've seen Riley Dodge win, and not let it get close. It's one thing to let it get close. How we talk about Anna, and it's no slight at Anna. They got a freaking hell of a schedule, but they have close games. Nobody has got to Southlake and made them sweat yet. Crowley, yes, that defense is tough, and they're gonna make you try to find. They're gonna make you use all your weapons to figure something out. That's just what they have on that personnel. But no, Riley Dodge has not had to sweat all season, so I'm expecting them to this. I think Prosper is kind of the dark horse that's looking to upset everybody's bracket, like Richardson Burkhardt did last week.
Yeah. But I just see Southlake Carroll. Like I said, I'm still trying to figure out to my man Diggum smack the flip flopper. I'm trying to figure out how you win a game 35-0 and you showing flaws. I'm trying to figure that out. It's amazing. Like I said, I know, Coach Todd, I know you looking for attention, man. I don't know.
Look at the chat, Lonzo.
No, I'm just saying, y'all know him better than I do. Was Coach Todd the middle child, or was he the baby? Is he the baby?
Stop looking at the chat, Lonzo. At this
I'm just trying to figure it out because he
got you. Todd and Stock Nation have got you. Todd.
He act like as a kid he didn't get enough attention, and so that's what he want to do. You know how them kids are, man. They just and you have to overlook them in the neighborhood because they don't know how to act. That's all it is.
I'll tell you this, Pastor. As a middle child myself, if I know I can get under your skin and what's gonna make you do this, I'm gonna do it all day.
Yep.
So you gotta do it.
He said it in the chat. He said it in the chat. That's all I need to say. That's all I need to say. He was the only child. That's the issue. That is the issue. He was the only child. So Coach Todd, I love you, man. I'll give you my number if you want to talk, because I done talked to a couple of your coaches already offline. I'll talk to you. I'll come meet you. I'll come meet you tonight. So when you're the only child, that explains a whole lot. That tells me everything I need to know right there.
God, Todd, mercy. Mercy.
No, don't tell him to stop. Tell him to chum on. Chum on. We'll take it offline.
Mercy.
Hey, Ron, know better. Hey, Ron, I thought me and you were cool again after we talked after a while, but I see we not. I don't know what the deal is. Hey, Ron.
Oh my God.
I don't know what the deal was. Hey, Ron. When I've been giving kudos to Alito for the longest, when people weren't even talking about Alito on here, I've been talking about Alito. And then Coach Todd can talk about I don't watch the game. So it's funny. I can talk about specific players.
You made a great point about Byron Nelson and how they had a great season, and I want you to stick on that because I am because with that. I like that.
And it's no shot at any other coaches. I'm saying when something like that tragic happens off the field, and you lose your general, and then your lieutenant steps up and does an immaculate job. You can't throw shade on that coach when anybody says that he's coach of the year for holding it together. Because a lot of coaches, a lot of programs, they would have fallen apart.
Yeah, that's a tall task to handle, especially with kids at that age. And his son's been balling too, man. That's what I love to see the most. His son out there still balling, still being the captain of their defense. They got a 4-star defensive tackle to transfer from California, that Polynesian movement. So this is gonna be, I'm not gonna be at that game, but that is going to be a fun physical football game.
But don't be surprised if Trophy Club don't win that game.
Yeah, they could upset Guyer. I won't lie, they could. But then Guyer, I'm scared, but in a good way for them because they're kind of starting to let the other quarterback play more and make more passes. Because that's been a problem. They can't complete those passes this year. It just is what it is. They got a very talented receiving core. So they're finding ways now to play this other kid, Carter Morgan, who's getting these completions, getting 16, 17 completions a game. And with the athletes they have, that's 150, 200 yards added on to Caden Cobbs, who's going to get his 120, 150 running. So I think them guys clicking at the right time too, man.
They are.
Yeah, they come a long way.
The most anticipated, shout out to Tilden. I'm sorry to tell you this, but the most anticipated game this weekend is Southlake versus Prosper. It's a great game. Friday, This is the second half of that double header, right?
Yep, right after Argyle. I think they spaced it out to make people leave and buy tickets for this one too. But yeah, this one's after that game.
Man, I might get my coaching pad, Jay, just sit in one spot.
Yeah, man.
Hey, man, I ain't going nowhere.
Hey,
And
like one of them old dudes.
I will see if I can't get a sideline for this one. I might be able to get a media pass for this for the second one. I don't know about the first. I don't know about the Argyle game, but I might be able to get it for South Lake. But hey, man, the showdown. This is it. B-Rise. What you think?
Man, you know what, man? You know what? I think Prosper's gonna you know what, Jay? That's really, you know what we talk. That's really the game of the week, Jay.
Mm-hmm.
Well, that's what I'm trying to tell for.
Jay, just man, because Prosper, they gonna run that ball, and they gonna slow the game down, and their defense is good enough to make some stops. I'm not saying a lot of stops, but they good enough to make a couple of, you know what I'm saying? But you know, of course, I favor South Lake. You know, I ain't forgetting our prediction, but Jay, that's gonna be a hell of a game, Jay.
Yeah, and like I said, while you were going, J Mac, to me, I like it because it's the two best 6A offensive lines around.
You know what I'm saying?
So that's what I'm watching all game.
Yeah, they gonna run that ball. You know what I'm saying they gonna run that ball.
Yeah, hell yeah, and freaking Prosper just put up 200 rushing yards last week. I mean, yeah, this past round. So man, they didn't even have to go to the air that much. So that's. I think it's hard to throw against South. I mean, it's hard to throw and run against South Lake. I ain't gonna lie, but I say this: you got 5 dominant O linemen. They got an odd man front. Man, wash it down. Just wash it down and take it slow. That's I think is gonna be the big thing. Don't go for the home run hits every game if you're South Lake. But man, it's gonna be a fun one. I don't know any weaknesses for South. I don't know how I would attack South Lake. So I'm sorry I'm stuttering, but I really am trying to think of something. I don't know how you stop this team, dog. I don't.
That West Mesquite Lone Star game was where?
The Star.
The Star.
That's Friday too, right?
Yeah,
No, I think that's one of them was Friday, one of them was Saturday. I've already forgotten. I'm sorry.
I might have to travel a little bit because I might go to Frisco Lone Star for the first game because now that we got time, and then shoot on down to Choctaw.
That makes sense. I don't know how you pick one of those games over the Argyle and Walnut Grove game, but
Because I want to support Jack. Hey, I'm going to Thanksgiving. If
if
I'm gonna wake up at 5:00 in the morning, I might well go see you play.
yeah, I got you. That makes sense. That's why I was at the Silver Springs Alvarado game this week. You know, you got to show love to who show love to you.
Exactly.
Yeah, I don't know about Argyle. So I you know.
Yeah, Argyle one of them old school close knit communities, and I'll leave it at that.
Yeah. Oh no, he said West Mesquite plays Saturday. Okay.
Yeah.
And it's indoors, so that might solve the problem right there. They
It'll
supposed
be
to
a
rain
Saturday
Saturday.
game.
Yeah, it's supposed to rain Saturday, so that might solve that problem.
Yeah.
Okay.
Now see, but one factor that we haven't talked about, and we can talk about Prosper's offense, and yeah, they because all you have to do is do exactly what Allen did, is just score one more point. And if you think that Daddy Dodge and Baby Dodge are not sitting around the table right now, I don't know if they in Lucas Lovejoy. I don't know if they in South Lake, but they are sitting. And when you got two offensive gurus like them together, you gonna see a shot in the arm to South Lake Curl. That's all I'm saying. South Lake Curl, because they've been here, they hungry, and you think about it. When everybody counted them out last year, when you down to your third string running back and you still make it to state, come on, man.
Yeah, and I think the most impressive thing for South Lake has been Crawford Taylor, the DN. He wore 88 this year, and he took 88 from the DN last year, the 4-star DN last year.
Dominated, yeah.
Man, he has been
actually a 4-star tight end at Tennessee.
That's true. Yeah. Mm-hmm. You're right. So yeah, man, and he has stepped up, and I think that's going to be an issue because even though Allen didn't dominate Prosper's O line, like Pastor said, I think South Lake's D line, their edges, their defensive ends are similar to Allen. They're speedy, but they're just as strong. But they're going to use that speed on you. So I think that's going to be the biggest concern for Prosper running the ball. and even the pass set. If you have, and man, that South Lake D coordinator, the blitzes they draw up, the delayed blitzes, they got athletes all over the field. They can blitz a nickel, a corner, a safety.
They got some fast linebackers.
Fast,
Very underrated.
man.
They're very underrated. They're very underrated.
There's a stereotype of white DBs, and it just so far ain't nobody made us say, "Hey, that's why you don't play white DBs."
I know, right?
Nobody's made us say that yet. So
yeah, and they got my man over there, Kuntz, number 11. Man,
Yep,
I don't know. Is he hurt?
I don't know. I don't. South Lake.
I gotta see because I don't remember seeing him because they had Brock Boyd playing DB, but he might just been playing around. He might just been playing around. But
he looked like he didn't need to be out there. I ain't gonna lie. As good as Brock Boyd is at receiver, he looked like he didn't need to be out there guarding Taylor.
Yeah. Hopefully he was just playing around. So. If not, man, you better.
Yeah, let's not do that again.
let's get Brock some DB training if you go do that. I'm just saying.
But one more thing with South Lake, this is one more thing. I don't even think they hit their full stride for it with the run game. I think I just think, hey, they wait for the right time to say, hey, you know what, we got a run game too.
Yeah.
I'm just saying, Jay, this could be it, Jay. It's just one game that hey, South hey, you know what, y'all think we all grow? Hey, we could show y'all we can run 300 yards too. So.
Yeah. And I'll take if I'm South Lake, I'll take my 5 linemen versus that 3-man front any day.
You know what I'm saying, Jay? So when those games come, they would have a 200, 300 yard rushing game too.
I think this is a statement game for South Lake.
You know what I'm saying? Yes.
Because a lot of people been kind of doubting them. They talking about Crowley exposing them. They talking about, of course, we finna look at Region 2. They talking about the Region 2 guys is gonna beat them. Right. Like all of a sudden, South Lake been getting all this love, but y'all know how this go, right? The higher you up, the farther the fall, right? That's just that's just what it is, right? That's just what it is. So I think South Lake been getting a lot of props, and people just been waiting to be able to say that they not what we think they are. They ain't played nobody. They, we don't heard it all, right? Even though when they played Trinity was nationally ranked.
Yeah.
They beat Trophy. They made Byron Nelson look bad, and they still playing the 3rd round.
And Byron, and probably they got a good chance to make it to the 4. So
in a rematch,
it's not their fault. They playing who they play, right? So I think this is a statement game for South Lake just to let people know, stop the nonsense.
I agree.
Stop the nonsense.
I agree because if they come out and put a whooping on Prosper, I mean, at this point you have nothing else to say.
Right.
Yeah. Yeah, I think this is one of those games. Region 2, fellas.
Man.
The man right here.
I like this region.
Got them get it sexy boy. Now I can call them get it sexy boy because they did it willingly after the game. So they take pride in being sexy boy. So that's what their name is, with the sexy coach. They got the sexy coach and the sexy boys, the Eagles. They take pride in it.
All I'm gonna say is, J Mac, and check the record. Is the team you talked about this a couple of weeks ago? The teams that go out there doing all that dancing post game the next week, they bags are packed. That's all I'm saying. You don't. Anybody think that College Park Bubba Sparks can't play? Y'all gonna figure it out. They can play.
Yeah, I have not seen them play, but I have heard, especially like from Matt Stepp talk about. I've heard a lot of good praise for College Park in the Woodlands. So I hope it's a good game for sure. I think DeSoto. I think that the biggest thing for them is not relaxing. Like when the North Crowley beat DeSoto last year, and Coach Gates was talking about the rat trap and don't fall for the trap. Because you've now beat the hardest team that you're going to face until the 5th round of the playoff. So I hope they don't think of this as the big weight off their back, because this is still the 4th round of the playoffs. And DeSoto, I hate to say this about Coach Mathis because I don't want to make an enemy out of him, but if anybody in Texas high school football, especially DFW, has taken rough losses in the playoffs, it is Coach Mathis and his DeSoto teams. So I hope they don't get comfortable. I would love to see them play the winner of Region 1 in the 5th round, but I just hope they don't get comfortable. And Matt did say the quarterback is out, so that is rough. But
that is rough.
Yeah.
That's big.
Yeah,
that's big. And let's just be honest, man. I do want to give a shout out. I know Sarai been getting a lot of love. But they had 200-yard runners. I got to give a big shout out recognition to my man, Coach Rollinson, Coach Rowe, the running back coach at DeSoto, man. Can we show my man some love?
Yeah, I'll say that Sarai for sure is a DFW player of the year. I don't care what classification. I haven't seen the whole state to say that. I haven't seen enough of the state to say that, but definitely DFW, he is the player of the year this year. That dude is.
I would just say it like this. Man. I say he the state, and you have to show me different.
I agree with you. You got to show me who. I'm not saying there is nobody because I know there's a lot of kids all over the state, but from what I've seen, I have not seen a player perform like him, except maybe Cam Newton this year.
Yeah, yeah. No, I think as long as the riders on that field, man, they got a very good chance to win.
Yeah.
I'm gonna be honest. Like, and I gotta take a look. I gotta take a little credit for this. You know, Sarai Pops. You know, Rod. That's my dog. He hit me up. He said, "Man, I told my son you picked against him." I told him you picked against him, and you know, so Longview. I'm gonna tell you like this: if they make it to South Lake, definitely watch Sarai.
Yeah,
you know they got to get through this week, of course, the next 2 weeks, but yeah, I'm telling you, man, as long as Sarai on that field, they got a chance, dog.
Yeah. And they should come out of this region for the remain. Like I said, I can say this because I'm not a DeSoto player or coach. They should come out of here pretty easy, but they should not be thinking that. They should come out of here pretty easy.
Yeah, they can't think it. We can. I think it's DeSoto to lose. I think we destined to see what we wanted to see last year.
Right.
Yeah.
I definitely think, and let's shout out to Forney, man. Let's just show Forney. Cause J.O. ain't no slouch. J.O. is balling right now.
Man.
Green Goblin. Yes, sir. Yes, sir. I'm gonna say I gotta say this because I have long-term memory. I know some of us in here have short-term memory, but just think at the beginning of the season that everybody was worried about, and I call him Sir Rod, like I say, because he's been knighted, to think they were worried about him just being able to split time. And now he is the man at the U.
Yeah, I think
shout out to Sir Rock.
Leaving might be the best thing that happened to DeSoto. Looking back, him leaving going back to St. Louis, that might be the best thing that could have happened for this team because we might not see this Sir Rock kind of season. So
yeah, that he been splitting time. Like I say, it just to me that's when a player. And the same thing with, and I know that they lost, but it's the same thing with Legend Bay when they said, "Oh, he can't throw the ball, he can't do that." I love it when players take that chip on their shoulder and don't let it beat them down, but they put it on their back and they carry it, and they use it as a badge of honor throughout the whole season. So shout out to him and that other player hating coach on Marsalis. I do watch the games. That's why. When the other people from the other regions came on here, I started talking about players individually. How could I do that, player hater? How could I do that unless I'm watching the game?
Ignore the chat, Pastor.
I love him, though. I love him. Love him.
He can't help himself right now.
I know he can't.
Both y'all, because he know what he's doing.
You know what he's doing, though.
Quotes on you, man.
He is literally gone. He is literally gone back to 1984. He is literally going back to 1984, and he has closed caption and all he's doing is copy and paste. All these quotes with Clubber Lang. At the end of the day, Clubber Lang got them hands put on him by Balboa the second time around. So you remember that, Coach Todd. And the reason why we moved from Oak Cliff back to McKinney, we didn't go to Anna, but back to McKinney is for two reasons. One, my mother started teaching for McKinney ISD, which was our hometown. And two, my mother got tired of getting called to the principal's office because I was in the first grade, but I was beating up fourth graders in Oak Cliff because they thought we were country. I had to fight every day. I whooped up on y'all every day. So that's why. If you really want to know the reason, I ain't no joke. Those that have seen me in person can see what it is. Coach Todd has never seen me in person, so he think I'm probably a little guy. I'm not a little guy, Coach Todd. We can wrestle if you want. No, I don't want to wrestle because that's something. I want to box. Let's box for charity. But J-Mac, but wait a minute. This way, Coach Todd don't have to beg and do GoFundMe to go traveling.
Oh my
that
God.
way we can box for charity. and all our monies will go to making sure that SOC get some real jerseys, that they don't get them spray-on jerseys, them practice jerseys, them throwaway, them Earl Campbell jerseys. So from 1982. So that's what we're gonna do. We're gonna box it out. I love you, Coach Todd. Let's make it happen.
Todd, look at the Coyote Network. They just having a ball. They probably never seen you this unhinged.
This show is wild. Yeah, they like, we ain't never going to the southern sector now.
They gonna see you and be like, damn.
Oh man. Hey, Batman Trilogy, one of my favorite 3 movies. So shout out, Coach.
No, Pat. I'm sorry, Pat. Talking about jumping. No, man, we ain't doing it that way, man. We ain't doing it. We ain't doing it the sumo rap. We ain't doing that. No.
Everybody on this podcast too old to be boxing, Pastor.
Yeah,
hey man, why can't we do it though?
Pastor he's flustered because Todd does what Todd does.
Oh no, I'm good. I'm not flustered at all. I'm in my right mind. I'm in my right mind.
He does.
Only a troll would do Clubber Lane quotes. He's a master.
Yeah,
he's a master.
Bane. I love Bane, but yeah, he here quoting Bane.
Yeah, we got Pastor some boxing matches. Yeah, chill out, Pastor.
Yeah, chill out.
No, the reason why I say why can't I do it? Tyson's older than I am. Mike Tyson did it. Why can't we do it?
And both of y'all got bad bats and everything.
Hey man, let's make it happen.
All that money gotta go to the hospital bill.
All we gotta do is just 3 30-second rounds. That's all. That's probably all y'all gonna get out of us anyway. 3 30-second rounds.
Say, man.
Can we get back to Region 2, man? We talking about the Soto and 40, man.
Hey,
help us out, B-Rise. Help us out, B-Rise.
Oh, man.
Jay, you always hear what I said in the prior message. I think we are on a collision course with DeSoto and South Lake. But let's not count, man. You know what, Jay, man. But I'll be damned if I kept Forney out, man. I think, man, they are on a mission. And you know what? I'm just saying, you know what? That's not a little past 40. What they doing over there too, Jay?
No,
this was on fire, Jay.
Yeah, I think Forney's kind of picking up what Noah Crowley did beginning this year, and I hate to say this because I hate being negative about the kids, man. I really do.
No, you good.
But it's like they've said, hey, Peterson, we ain't gonna give you but 14, 15 passes in a game. And I know you can run the ball and you're going to run the ball, but J.O. is about to carry this offense because even with the 13, 14 passes he threw this game, he still threw 1 interception. And that is Forney's key. But I think they're doing good because they have the SOC formula as well. They play good defense and they run the ball.
Yeah, so, Jay, I like Forney, Jay. I'm just saying, let's not count Forney out. But I can see the rematch, but I'm just saying, let's not, man, that Forney, man, they dangerous right now.
Yeah.
Definitely can't overlook them.
Definitely can't overlook them. Oh, no, not by far.
Forney plays some defense right now too.
Mm-hmm.
Forney plays some good defense. So that game is that's at the Ford Center. Is that the second end of the back-to-back with West Mesquite, right?
Mm-hmm. But I don't get that because Willis come down here and lose. Usually it's DeSoto, but they come down here and lose to DeSoto at the Star. I don't know why they keep scheduling games. They
want to play indoors, and I guess
that makes sense.
Yeah, coming from the south, that's a big. People don't understand that there's, even though we're not that far in distance, really, but there's a huge difference between that area and then coming up here in the fall. In early winter, it's a huge difference, man. So yeah, you want to play indoors.
That makes sense. I didn't think about that. Appreciate that. We'll see.
Okay, my man Pastor got some fans out here. Y'all ain't gonna leave Pastor out there.
That's right.
and I go support Pastor.
I know that's right.
I'm gonna support him by we just ain't gonna talk about that no more.
Hey, but think about it is we do show up. We do show up to our games. If you look at the game in the stands, you will see the stands in West Texas were full. We don't have to beg the fans to come out. The whole town shuts down.
Man.
Okay.
He's too slugs now.
Hey, man, we can't do the proceeds though. Like I say, part of the proceeds can go to the SOC Booster Club if they have one. And the other half can go to. I can get.
Hey, Mark Henry, I do agree because Willis is hanging on by a thread all season. So the fact that they're still here is impressive. And yeah, man, that dude, I forgot his name. I'm so thrown off right now. For Jermaine Bishop going to Texas, man, he has carried that team. I saw his walk-off touchdown. Man, that kid is balling. He's bringing Willis with him because they are hanging on by a thread, but they are still playing.
Hey man, we supposed. Ooh, I'm gonna looking at the chat now. But wait, Region 3. I do like Summer Creek still in it. You know, that was my pick. I picked Summer Creek versus South Lake for state. They still in it. So is C.E. King. That's dangerous.
Ooh, we're on the course for that rematch, but at the same time, you can't automatically count a win over any Katy school, especially these schools. So it's another situation of who comes out the healthiest. Because Katy gonna run the ball 50 times that game, and Summer Creek defense, as good as they are, they're gonna need that ice bath Saturday morning.
Yeah.
Absolutely. Region 4, it looks like Vandergrift is kind of controlling Region 4. We'll see what Dripping Springs do. I think they didn't they beat Vandergrift?
Yeah, like week 1 or 2.
Yeah.
So we'll see what happens with that. We can move on, get to the big boys. We just gonna keep on moving, man. B Rise, you still with us?
Hey,
yeah, man. I'm about to say, shout out B Rise, man. We way past his bedtime, so shout out.
I told you I ain't believe hanging. Not this week. Next week might be a different story, but not this week. This week might be different, but not this week.
I'm gonna give you what I got today, but that's it.
That's it.
Yeah.
Oh my God, man! I swear that y'all done made my night. I was tired as hell doing this show. But
I did not expect this at all.
I'm up, Jay.
Oh my God. 6A D1, fellas. Let's get to it, man.
All right. Let's go.
Oh man, it's my food.
It's tough right here. I'm gonna be honest. Oh, whoa, yeah. Shout out to Dave Campbell too, because I'm definitely using all this stuff. Shout out to my man Matt Step. He does a great job doing all the updates. Our man Big Step.
He putting in that work, man.
He puts in that work, man. That's why that man a millionaire, man. That's why he make $1 million, man, because he do great job.
That man, get out that man pockets, man.
He make $1 million, man. He make $1 million.
He's the big boys now.
That's his new name. His new name is $1 Million Mac. That's his
I like.
But now he do a great job. Shout out to Matt Step, man, and the whole Dave Campbell crew. Region 1, 6A Division 1. North Crowley went out to West Texas and did what you supposed to do to West Texas. Capel, they sent my man Holloway home. I ain't gonna lie, I was very impressed with this this game. Like, I did not expect domination.
And I think the stats were flipped because Richardson ran for 200 yards and then Capel threw for 200 yards. I thought Richardson would throw for 200 and Capel run for 200, but man, Capel's they showing it's just crazy, man. Coach Wiley is really is making a believer out of me. And I had no doubt about him, but I had no expectations of this team to even make the playoffs. And every week, man, he's like making me put my foot in my mouth. So shout out Coach Wiley again.
Yeah, Coach Wilder, man. And if you haven't seen Capel play, especially in person, you have to watch them, man. They are like when you want to talk like people like to talk about discipline and all this type of stuff. Capel plays great football, man.
Yeah,
they play great discipline ball. You could tell they are highly trained. You know what I'm saying? Everything they do is really good. You know what I'm saying? They are a very good team. And like I said before, this was supposed to be a rebuilding year.
Yeah, that's what I'm saying, Jay Mack. And they still playing.
Yep. That's why I got to apologize right here on the air. You can rip it. I'll rip it and send it to him. If Coach Wiley, if you're not listening, I owe you an apology, sir, because I thought when Eddie Griffin, the comedian, last year, I thought it was going to be a dramatic downfall. But honestly, overall, this is just my assessment. To me, they are playing better this year than they did last year when they had Griffin.
I don't know.
Look at how they're playing. Not just because sometimes we get caught up in, we look at the final score and the style points. I'm talking about overall as a team. They you gotta think they have rolled in and they 10-1? If I'm not mistaken, they 10-1.
They got dominated by Guy, yeah.
But I mean, outside of that, you think about what they did to Louisville, which I know people because they've been playing Allen, but you see how close Louisville played Allen, and see how Capel did Louisville. I'm telling you, this team is, to me, playing better than as an overall unit than they were last year.
You got to remember, Pastor, they only lost to North Crowley on a fumble at the goal line. Out of all the teams North Crowley played in the playoffs, that was the only team to really push them to the limit. So I think this year, yeah, they playing great. But and the only reason why I'm arguing with you is because that team last year was one of my favorite teams. Edward Griffin is one of my favorite players. After watching him play multiple games, I would never count against him. But yeah, everything you're saying about this team, I agree with. I just can't say that they're better than last year.
Okay, it's like we disagreed about them Flower Mound teams, and I believe I was correct.
Hey, man, so let's look forward, man, because I feel like Allen kind of got a bye week to kind of rest up and get ready for this the first game.
Yeah, they're gonna get a lot more rest for sure.
And shout out to Lake Ridge for going to West Texas and get beat. Let's not give a shout out to Lake Ridge for going out to West Texas and forgetting how to play football.
Hey,
shout out to Lake Ridge.
No, Jay, man, you can't do that though, man. You got.
That's a
I know y'all don't like consolation prizes. I know you don't like consolation prizes, but you think a team that did not win a game this time last year, and for them youngsters to show up and like they did and to make it as far as they did, y'all better watch out for Lake Ridge next year. Yeah,
Lake Ridge will be good next year, but they shouldn't beat Odessa this year.
Yeah,
I can't let them off the hook.
Don't let them out, Jay. Don't let us out.
No. I can't let them off the hook. You don't supposed to lose to Odessa.
Because you know they're going to use this as bulletin board material all summer long when they in there working out.
I'll come tell them in person.
You want to hear a little fun fact? This year, West Texas is probably 1-10 versus DFW.
Yes.
And then one win is what Lake Ridge. So I'm with J Mac. Yeah. That's why I say, man, hey, this me walking into the store. I'm just saying, man. Hey,
I had to deal with mine last week. B-Rise, is just your time, and then it'll be somebody else's time sooner.
Yeah, I'm with you. It's no excuse on this house right here, man.
Yeah, that is tough, man.
Yeah, Allen could beat this team by 4 touchdowns.
Yeah, I don't think this one's gonna be close.
But let's talk about it. Capel. What do you see there? I was told you be right. I know you can't give your prediction, but how do you see that game, man? Saturday down in Midlow off 287. You got to go all the way down and go to 287. Then you go to Midlow Stadium, beautiful stadium too.
I know.
Go down there.
Jay, guess what, Jay? That's 20 minutes from my house going south. So hey, I might be there. I'm just saying. But you know what, Jay? I'm gonna say it for North Crowley. This is gonna be the toughest game they played all season. Statistically, this is gonna be the toughest game they played all season. And think about that game last year. We was wrong. That game was back and forth. They lost. Capel lost that game on just with 2 possessions.
No, they fumbled at the end. If they didn't fumble at the goal line, they would have took the lead.
That's what I'm saying. You know what? In this Capel team, from what I see, you know what? I'm not saying the quarterback from Capel is better than Griffin. I'm not saying that. But I'm gonna say this: he's more athletic
That's for sure. Now that
Okay, I'm not saying
that
but
kid can run the ball.
Mhm.
that kid, he's 6'5". He's a. What I'm saying is, me and J Man seen it with our own eyes. He's a true 4-star as a sophomore.
Mhm.
But the thing, but like I said, but can Capel start their run game? That's the
Yeah.
so we continue because they said we know North Crowley and Gates, them they gonna run that ball. We know Harry, they gonna run that ball 30, 40 times. They gonna make they gonna make you fall a little bit. So but I ain't getting no prediction. That's just what I think so far, Solomon.
Yeah, and I think it's gonna be similar to the Geyer game. As good as that quarterback is, you ain't had to take no licks like you about to take in this game running that ball. Them North Crowley linebackers, they pursue with speed and they hit with power. So I think that's going to be a big thing. Capel has not played because as talented as Louisville is, I wouldn't say they're a physical team. They're just talented. Then Geyer is a physical defense, and it did not play out for Capel. So if history repeats itself as it does sometimes, I think I don't even think we got to worry about the run game because North Crowley going to run the ball, and their trenches. Their offensive line, like I said, their offensive line to me is better than the offensive line last year, just in terms of how sound they are. I think they're going to run it down Capel's throat. But yeah, if they can contain the quarterback, if they don't contain the quarterback now, he can walk out there with 250 rushing yards. If they don't contain him, so they gotta contain him. They got a tough week, but I don't think it'll be as close as it was last year. Last year was a down to the wire game. I don't expect that from North Crowley.
Okay.
But I could definitely be wrong. Capel, like I said, Capel's proved me wrong every week.
Yeah, Ty, I understand the Lake Ridge story. They still lost to a West Texas team.
That's what I was saying. They was 1-9 last year, J Mac. You got
yeah. Well, you know what?
something.
Well, I'm sorry. You should have got to the second round.
J Mac say LDB didn't make it. We ain't getting nobody
ain't no passes. Hey, like my girl just said, Erica Holloway. We ain't trying to hear all that more victory. I don't care what you was last year. You had a chance to beat Odessa. You played Odessa.
Yeah, should have made it to Thanksgiving.
Thank you.
No, and lost to Allen.
Yeah. Now if you'd have lost to Allen, all props. But you went out on a bad note. Whatever. I'm sorry. That's my opinion.
Damn.
I just about
some of us still got love for y'all, Lake Ridge. We do. I understand.
That's the thing. Even B Rise agree with me.
Man, it's gonna be some slow singing and flower bringing next year, man. When y'all try to go to that brand new stadium in Mansfield and they don't let y'all in the gate, man. Tell y'all.
All right, I'll be there for Timberview then. Whatever.
There you go. Mansfield got a lot of schools. Yeah,
all right. Whatever. We good. Yeah, I ain't worried about it. I'll be there for Timberview. They don't want me. I don't care.
Oh man.
But how you see this game, man? Go ahead.
I agree with Mr. Ingram. I agree with, like I say, man. Unlike some coaches in the chat, I do talk about individual players because I watch them and then I watch around them and how they do. I've been talking about Mr. KB, Mr. James Fine 100 Ways Ingram for the last 2 years. And I think he's just going to be a little bit too much for Capel. And so I see North Crowley moving on because Coach Gates is the ultimate motivator of coaches. And so I think it's going to be a little bit too much. And I think that at the end, that running game that North Crowley has is going to be too much for Capel's D line to just hold up. So yeah, I see Capel winning by 10. I'm sorry, North Crowley winning by 10.
Pastor, I'm gonna put you on the spot, Pastor. Give us a score prediction.
Oh man.
Ooh.
I say 38-28.
Ooh.
I think
I don't see any point being scored, but
I agree with my man over there at DF Dub Guru Media. These are two future, and actually, I think Gates already at that status. I think Wiley is gonna get there. Cause I'm gonna tell you right now, this is a rebuilding year for Capel. Be on the watch out the next 2 years.
Man,
the next 2 years, I'm telling you, the next 2 years is gonna be hell. It's gonna be hell to pay. I'm letting you know now. Next 2 years, Capel will win a state championship within the next, I guess if you include now, 3. But I'm just saying after this season, the next 2, I think Capel will get a state championship. Y'all can screenshot it, record it, do whatever you want. I just told you what it is. Cause they loaded. They had a good ass freshman team.
Yeah.
So Coach Wiley will join the state championship crew. He'll get his cigar, be able to sit in the room and talk with everybody else. And you know, maybe Ty a little bit in his room. I don't know, maybe not. But we'll see. Reason 2. Duncanville took care of Heath pretty convincingly. I'm gonna be honest. And Duncanville played with their food a little bit that first quarter, but they did kick it in gear and did to Heath what they always do. I'm sure Coach Webb probably knocked over all the trash cans and flipped the table, but it didn't help him. Duncanville defense is the truth. That front 7, man, I still say is one of the best front 7 in the state. They're gonna meet Clarence Collins, which ain't an easy game. But they gave up 27 to the Woodlands, so I think it might not be as bad as we think. This is the game right here, right? Waxahachie, North Forney.
Game of the week.
I'm gonna tell you, man. Waxahachie is pretty much proven to be everything that we think.
Yeah, I think if they were in a different district, they would get a whole different reading from people. I think people have a whole different opinion about them. Because I mean, you gotta be the little bro of 2 big dogs. I think if they was in a different district, people would see how effective they can be.
Yeah, shout out to Coach Tolley for staying the course because you know, I understand your pain, Coach Tolley, because you know I have a lot of haters in here too. But we still gonna stick together and be tight like glue. But the one thing that I saw was, I don't know if y'all caught it or not, because yeah, Coach Tolley, I do watch the games. Is little Tolley. When I tell you he was giving Legend the blues back there.
Yeah, that's not somebody you want spying you all night.
No, he was.
Not
Man,
when
I
you run
tell
a
you,
10-6, 10-7. No.
Yep.
Right.
And still got another year. Still got another year. He was giving Legend back, and I honestly haven't seen that. I haven't seen that all year long. Because even in the Heat game, you know, Legend was still having his way. But man,
I saw it last year because I went to the game.
Same thing as last year, huh?
The same thing as last year. Like that's what I was saying. Like they was gonna be able. It was gonna take more than Legend to beat Waxahachie.
Yeah.
They wasn't gonna let Legend beat them.
Yeah.
And so they was gonna have to dig in their bag, and pull out something more. But shout out to and I'm gonna be honest. I'm not trying to be a party pooper, but I still don't know if Waxahachie has a championship offense yet.
Yeah, because it's like when you get 4 turnovers, your defense plays like that, and your running back can put up some numbers on the ground. You can get away with your quarterback only throwing 100 yards. But what happens when you can't get away with only throwing 100 yards? We haven't seen their offense have that signature. We've arrived. The defense has had it. They just had it this week. They had it against Duncanville.
Yeah.
Ty Snell has arrived on the scene, but the offense hasn't given us that game yet.
You know what, Simon? Let me say this, Simon. I was at that game in J Mag Pastor. I was over the crew. I'm gonna say this. Waxahachie special teams is better than their defense.
Mm-hmm.
Their special teams scored 16 points.
Yeah, they ran a kickoff back versus Duncanville.
Yeah, they gonna make all their field goals.
Yeah,
they gonna block a field goal. They gonna run a punt back or something. You know what, Jay? So their special teams is well above average, and their defense is, like I said, lights out. But I do got concern with the offense. The reason why, this just my, just when I'm watching the quarterback, he don't run. He don't seem like he don't want to get hit. It was the other time where I would think, okay, he gets scrambled. He could have ran for 15, 20 yards, but he just would have hit through
Yeah.
it. So
He's had a rough year, man. I
yeah, what I'm saying.
I don't know what's going
I'm not
on. He's had
saying
a rough year.
I don't like the quarterback play, Jay. I think is gonna go forward. The quarterback taking Jay.
And as far as I'm concerned, Todd, I heard he ran a 10-7. Now, that's what I was told. He ran a 10-7.
I don't
Now,
know.
you
his
gotta
track numbers,
understand,
but you know he's fast.
In 11-6A, that don't even qualify you. You don't even make top 8 in 11-6A
For real.
running a 10-7.
Yeah.
So it's not like I'm saying he just did something amazing, because 11-6A, the slowest run is probably 10-5.
Yeah, especially this past season.
Yeah. But I was told he ran 10-7. So that's just what I know. I don't know if that was official, win aided. I don't know. But I was told he ran a 10-7.
Yeah. But I kind of knew Waxahachie would be able to get away offensively because, like I said, North Forney, and I know y'all kind of turn your heads at, but North Forney struggles in the offensive defensive line, man. They just do. And Waxahachie, one thing they have is a big offensive line. Now, how good they are is up for evaluation. They've showed good games, they've showed rough games, but when you're that big, you can lean on people, and that weight alone can do something for you. I played on the O-line my senior year. We were about 305 average, and we beat teams just from leaning on them. So I kind of had a feeling that was going to happen for them, but I did not expect 4 freaking turnovers. That Waxahachie defense showed they behinds, man.
No, they the truth. Sorry, they the truth.
They showed they behinds.
Yeah, everybody, they co-signed. He did run it. Everybody said And
I just don't
10-7
let
was
people-
fast. Nobody was saying 10. So I know 10-7 is fast, but in District 11-6A track, you don't even make it.
But that's the deal, though. What B. Rod, that's why I was quiet, because I knew the people in the chat were going to confirm. For a linebacker, that is fast.
And he's not a small linebacker either.
No.
That's a weight room kid too.
Yeah.
Yeah, J man, anybody, this is a linebacker running 10-7. This ain't no running back. This is a linebacker.
And you see the way he built, like, yeah.
I wouldn't want to run the ball either, man. He got me stuttering. I'm getting nervous just thinking about
it. And did he do a long touchdown run in that game too?
Who is that? Legend?
No, Tylerson. Did Tylerson run because he played offense? Did he score on offense, or was that special teams he scored on?
That was the first thing he blocked. He blocked. Was it what the hell he blocked the field goal?
Yeah,
I know he scored. I forgot what he scored on.
Yeah, I think he was the one that blocked the field goal. I think, if I'm not mistaken.
Yeah, but he is he the truth, man. Lil Tylerson is the truth. And he's standing next. And the crazy thing is that the linebacker he next to is really, really good.
Mm-hmm.
Oh, they both good.
Yep.
That's why I told you we're gonna be hard on North Forney, because when you got 2 linebackers that run like they run, but Cooper was a running back. So you got 2 running backs. I mean, you got 2 linebackers that play running back that's big and fast and like to hit. It was gonna be hard on any running quarterback.
Yeah.
Man. You know what, Jay, man? The sad reality was, Jay, it wasn't none North Forney could do on offense to win that game, bro.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Man, B. Ross, I watched their season. Like when I did those scout reports for all the teams, I watched them. I hate to say this, like I said, I don't like saying negative stuff. Their offensive line does not block well. So a lot of their plays are just those 3 athletes making plays out of nothing. They are not running an actual offense. So when Waxahachie make you run an actual offense that you have not had to run, it's tough because, like I said, they'll take a broken play and run 80 yards. All 3 of them, Asukwo, Legend, and Woodard. They'll all make something out of nothing. But Waxahachie, like I said, they Tolleson spying on you, dog. You gonna sit in that pocket.
Yeah. So when he do get to you, it's bad intentions when he get there.
Fast.
He played like his daddy be yelling at him. He played like a coach's kid.
He do, and he played like a quarterback on the field.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But anyway, we got Duncanville, Klein Collins at Saturday. For everybody that's traveling down 35, I used to make that trip a lot, man. It's just too many good games now in the area for me to make that trip. Like,
Yeah, you don't gotta go.
I don't even have to drive 15 minutes, and I can watch like a great game.
Yeah.
So that's what make it hard for me now. Like, I would love to go drive that hour and a half to North Forney, but I can watch an equally good game just like in my backyard.
You know, we all take that day trip to Texas spring game. It's really not hard to do if you want to go see something. But like you said, there's no reason to leave DFW unless you scout.
Say, Pastor, it's so many good games. Pastor, right down the street from my house this Friday.
Yeah, no, for real. Hey, I'm at Choctaw, baby. I can walk.
I know what I'm saying. I don't gotta play, man. I don't gotta go no more than 10 minutes. But it's so many good games in the area, man. I don't blame you for not making that drive no more. It's so many good games.
Yeah, like, all over. Yeah, you don't have to go anywhere. Like I said, I literally sit at a game. I have my 2 phones, and this weekend I'm gonna have my tablet too. So I'm watching games on both phones, and while I'm at the game. So man, yeah, you don't have to leave. Like I say, back in the day, you used to have to take that trek, but now you don't have to. And that's kudos to the quality of play, especially when you're getting in this round. You know, in this area, just so many great games. And I gotta do this because I know we're about to wrap up. But shout out to PV, shout out to Prairie View for opening up their stadium down there for them to play, their semi rounds down that way. Shout out to them.
Yeah, yes, sir. Yes, sir. He said, Jackson said he was going, I think his name is Jackson Johnson. What's the name of the coach? It's Jackson, ain't it? But PV
he said he was going to open it up.
He said he was going to do that, man. So shout out to him for being a man of his word.
Oh, yeah.
I ain't gonna lie, man. I'm kind of disappointed in Ridge Point. They got to be, other than the Philadelphia Eagles, they are lemon booty of the decade.
Damn.
Just crazy.
Yeah. I don't know if you can call lemon booty losing the North Shore, but that was surprising, especially.
No, lemon booty losing 31-7.
Yeah,
they played them close last year.
Yeah, it wasn't even close. That's tough. That's tough. I have high hopes for Ridge Point. Shout out Dickinson. They usually not playing it this far in the year because they got those tough first and second rounds. So shout out Dickinson.
Dixon might be the team to watch. Everybody thought it was Ridge Point. It might be Dickinson.
Yeah, Dickinson. That's my pick. Is Dickinson. Yep.
They're like Lake Travis is well on their way to meet the Region 3.
Mm-hmm.
They rolling, boy. Who they rolling, Jay?
Now, how is this, man? Region 4 is wild. You got 3 San Antonio teams. Like, they just balling out there, like playing some good football. But I heard this Johnson team is pretty good.
Yeah, I heard that from Matt as well.
Yeah, so maybe the Johnson Lake Travis game would be something to watch. But I mean, Lake Travis playing Laredo. Shout out to Laredo for making it.
But Johnson got Cibolo Steel. I mean, that's all. That's a powerhouse every year.
Yeah, every year.
It's gonna be a tough game. Yeah, it's gonna be a tough game.
2 San Antonio teams.
Man, I would love.
Now, it's 3. Well, yeah, it's 2.
Y'all talking about playing each other, but yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that's dope, man. One Austin team, and I think that Austin team might end up. I still got Lake Travis winning that.
They're the favorite for sure.
Yeah, I do too.
But it's gonna be tough, man. It's gonna be tough, man. Hey, fellas. I love it, man. This has been a great show.
Yeah, this was fun.
This was fun, man. And we gotta get you, man. Stop reading that chat, passes, cause
I'm good, man. Like I said, just one, because he gonna be on that slimy show talking tomorrow, so I'm gonna let him make it because he was talking all week long the other week when I was quiet.
Yeah, you trying to do boxing match and everything there, so we got to chill out.
You out here trying to get in your onesie and
you trying to do boxing match.
Hey, we gotta get Pat to bring out the camera crew, man. And like I said, we're gonna raise funds for South Oak Cliff, and I'm gonna knock Coach Todd out in the second round. I'm already gonna call it.
Oh yeah, I do want to. My man, Mr. Debonair, he late to the chat as we talked about the. So y'all gave y'all opinions about DeSoto Longview, right? Did everybody get their opinions about that?
Oh, we did not. We missed them.
What's your opinion about that? Just for Mr. Debonair.
I'm just gonna say this. I mean, you know what? I ain't trying to be funny, but Longview, they were a 4th seed team this year, and they were down this year. Statistically, this probably was one of their worst years. But DeSoto did what they did. They took care of business, bro. So they did what they did.
Okay.
Yeah.
I was
Soto.
impressed with the way they won, though.
Oh yeah, it was very impressive.
Yeah,
And I'm gonna say something that may not be popular, but shout out to Coach Mathis, because I think him relieving himself of the duties of being the athletic director and just focusing on football to be the head coach was a great decision, because you not have to worry about other sports and all the rest of that and focus on football. I think once that decision was made, they really have turned this season around. So yeah, he's back to, like I say, his hate is motivation. So you got some coaches like that. So when I know, even though I don't see him comment in the chat, but I know he watches. I know he watches. So shout out to him for using all that, because I when they went to Georgia and got beat down, I was like, man, this is gonna be a long season for DeSoto.
Yeah.
But that seemed like 10 years ago, man, compared to where we are now. So shout out to them players. And I keep saying again, it's Sir Rod. He is the knight. He is the knight in shining armor. Shout out to him. And I don't know how many offers I know Dad's in the chat. I don't know how many offers he has, but I'm telling you, he gonna have his pick of the litter. Definitely have his pick of the litter.
He just got Texas Tech yesterday, man. You know.
Oh yeah.
They was at the game.
Yeah.
They offered
Yeah,
him
you
right
know,
after
Coach
the
Joey.
game.
You know, Coach. That's why I said Coach Joey is. Shout out to Coach Joey, because he's gonna make that drive all the way from Lubbock. Ain't nothing but jackrabbits and tumbleweeds out there. I love you too, Coach Todd. I'm sorry, I did have to be the chat on that. I got love for Coach Todd, man. I don't want people to think that when we do stuff like that, that we go.
Everybody love Coach Todd. Todd just gets under your skin. He really good at it. Like,
he just hates himself.
He pisses me out. He did it, and I wake up in the morning and have to laugh at myself, because I'm like, yeah, we got me again. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, we all love Todd, man. He knows.
Yeah, it is what it is.
Yep, he's the only person, like I say, that you have to have pity on him, because he hates himself. That's why I love him, man. Anybody that hates yourself, you gotta love him.
He was doing good, Lonzo. He was doing good, man. He was doing good.
No, man, I'll be good. But I got to do this. I'm sorry. One more. I do mind to get it over with. Shout out to Marky Mark and the Funky Bunch, because he is really, with his podcast, and I know he's been on you, J Mac. You had him on before, and shout out to J Mac to getting everybody that's actually, people from different regions and know different areas and stuff. Like, you pulled us all together, man, to do that, and so you have made us like Voltron, and you formed the head, man, and just you always give kudos to other podcasts and other shows, man. So shout out to Marky Mark, because he really turned me on in the southern sector. I know you call him Musty, but just watching his show has got me really paying attention more, to the Gulf region over there with Houston.
We need to get you on, man. You need to show up at Mark's show. You need to go do Mark's show.
Out to the Fishbowl.
Get out there, and his studio right down the street from him. But you need to get out to the Fishbowl, man, and do Mark's show. Solomon was on there, did a great job, Solomon. You did.
Yeah, he did. That was a nice segue. I want to say shout out to Solomon Grundy. He was on there holding his own, man. So yeah, man. Like I said, Marky Mark, he laid back like that. He cooler than a fan, man. He was also on the podcast the other night that I watched as well. So
I saw some of that Saturday night podcast. Mark is everywhere. Mark is everywhere. He, you can't miss Mark. This is what he do, and that's why he's one of the guys that I look up to, I lean on, talk to. Of course, y'all know Matt Stepp is probably number one, because I'm trying to be the Black Max Stepp, and that's my goal in life. I want to be the Black Max Stepp. So,
hey, J-Man, that Stepp damn near might be the Black Matt Stepp. He already
Matt probably tell me it's too late. That's already taken. Yeah. But no, man.
And hopefully, J Mac, I don't know your schedule, man, but I'm gonna put it out there, because the Coyote Football Network has extended out there, to come on the podcast, man. So maybe Wednesday before the show, because they do their show before that. So hopefully, we can meet up, because I know your schedule is hectic and stuff. So, but that would be nice.
We got to make it. Yeah, we try to make it happen for sure. But hey, shout out to Sock, man. I'm looking at they had the Cowboys player talking to him about mental health. I'm watching that on the news now, Channel 5. Get them right, man. Tell them, mental health. Y'all stay right.
And I'm sorry. I know I keep saying shout out, but shout out to Sock too for they 89 score, man, the way they pulled up their ranking. Shout out to the principal, shout out to all the administrators at Sock, because that Riddler, I can't stand the Riddler. always want to post the negative, but he don't want to post the positive. So shout out to Sock for actually pulling up the overall team the TEA rankings to 89. They were just short of that A. So I know this year coming up next couple of years they come up and they do the ratings again. They definitely will be an A rating, and I know that's hard to do, but that's kudos to the whole community of South Oak Cliff there. Sometimes people write them off, but shout out to y'all for what y'all did a great job on the education side as well, on the academic side.
Now, no more compliments for Sock because they go crazy. All right, man. Party shots. We got to get out of here. We're gonna start with Mr. Brian Reiser.
I was gonna say, Jay. Did you want to post the records for the fans?
Oh shit! Did we got it? I'm sorry. No. We gotta do dub picks.
And that's about the STD. We done, man.
Yeah. We gotta do dub picks, man. Everybody that participated at dub picks, we on the Facebook. I gotta put it up. I'm glad you reminded me, B-Rod. We damn sure about to leave out of here.
I know,
So shout out to everybody that participated. If y'all don't know, during the playoffs,
people, man.
If you go to the Facebook page, we will post up all the picks that we do. We post up those games, and you got a chance to pick. Post it in there by Thursday, and then we cut it off. So this is the record, and I ain't gonna lie, I'm shocked. We got somebody. We picked 20 games.
I know,
and we had somebody go 19-1. I don't know who Lewis. Oh, I can't even pronounce his name. Guzman. Mr. Guzman went 19-1.
That is impressive.
Yeah, that's incredible.
Impressive. That is impressive. Shout out to Guzman. I don't know. I mean, good Lord, just don't be from West Texas.
Shout out Miss Lydia.
And I did a fact check. Like I checked like to verify. Man, it wasn't no editing or nothing. So it's real, man. It's verified, man. 19-1.
Hey, do you remember which one he got wrong? B-Rod, was it? Not trying to be funny. Was it Lake Ridge?
I want to know which one did he get wrong.
Yeah, I wasn't trying to be funny, but I was like, it's probably Lake Ridge.
No, it was the Damn, it was the other game. It was the Panther Creek game they got on.
Springtown. Got you.
Okay. Yeah, but that is dope, man.
I know that.
Man. Shout out to
that is dope, man. Mr. Todd, I don't know if it's verified, but at least I saw it in the chat. He went 13-7. But
he had all week.
That just means he actually was out here watching film instead of playing around.
Hey, but J Mac, shout out to Coach Lloyd. Y'all gave him a hard time last week, and he bounced back and was 15-5 this week, man.
Coach Lloyd, my guy. Well, he got time to study film now. He got time.
So now you can't. So now you see what you did, J Mac. You have just been kicked out of every Mansfield ISD football game for the next 2 years.
Coach Lloyd, he'll be all right.
You only had Timberview left. And you just lost it right there in the last 2 minutes left in the show.
Oh man, no, I wouldn't play. Hey, I'm just saying. I'm just saying. That's my dog. Lord know he my dog. That's my dog.
That is funny.
Ray Crowd, man. My man Ray Crowd went 18-2. Miss Lydia.
Yeah, that's what I said. Shout out Miss Lydia, man.
Miss Lydia is 18-2. Dang. But she a Philadelphia Eagles fan, so she a loser.
Okay, yeah, I'll take it back, Miss.
Oh man,
he's a loser. My man Sam G went 18-2. Waxahachie. His son is number 57 on D-line too. And Waxahachie, he's number 57 on D-line. Really good, man. Juju is gonna be a beast. He definitely will be a 4-star by the time he get up. He's just a sophomore. When he leaves, he's gonna be big time. Aaron Valencia, who was our guest picker last week, he went 17-3. Not bad for them old uncouth elite old Bearcats. They don't know how to act.
He did all right.
The classless Bearcats. Do better. Who else we got to give a shout out to, man? Nobody went under 15-5 though. So, I'll take that back. That's a 13-7s out here. That's a 12-8. Keith Baker. Keith Baker, you went 12-8. You are not allowed to post in the group.
That's my man, though. Y'all had to get off. Y'all had to get off Mr. Baker. That's my man.
Keith Baker, because you were so terrible and your picks were so bad, you are not allowed to post, make any post in the group. You can comment, but you are not allowed to post in the group.
Oh man.
Yeah, you just do picks. That's it. No comments, no nothing.
Yeah, you just do never comments. You don't make no posts because you need better time to study. You out here 12-8 carrying on.
So I'll tell you what though, Mr. Baker, you just send me what you want to say and I'll post it. That's how I will do it.
Hey, shout out James Pointer. James Pointer did so bad last week, he didn't want to be on it again.
Yeah, he didn't want to play.
Much he hating on the Six Flags boy.
Hey, James Pointer did so bad, he did like Weibo. He just bowed out.
He just
rolled over like a pug.
Oh man.
Oh, James.
Hell on here too. Come on, Jay. Something he would have a record like Arlington. Y'all killing it, dog.
Hey, shout out to our girl Erica. Don't cry, old Erica. You know, I think she was 18-2. Shout out.
She did.
She was 17-3.
Yep.
Shout out to Erica. Man.
Shout out to the Dubheads.
I'm gonna be honest, man. My dub, but the Dubheads and the Dub admins, they know some football. I will say that. They know some football.
She actually watched.
Shout out to Mark Henry. Mark Henry on all these shows out here going 14-6. I'm just saying, Mark. I'm just saying, Mark. How big of an expert are we really? I'm just saying. I'm just saying. And I'm saying that knowing I probably would the same thing.
I was up, Jay. Damn,
they gonna remember this on Wednesday, J Max.
You already know we're gonna get you, Jay, Wednesday.
Yeah, man. Who else we got? We'll shout out. I saw Mr. Double now. He said, you got to go to the Facebook page. We posted after the show Wednesday night.
Yep.
We'll post the pics, and then you got. Well, I guess you got a little longer because won't be no games Thursday. So you got to probably Friday? Then we're gonna give them
Friday like by 6. No, Friday. No, because the game started at 3. Jason.
Friday morning. Yeah, we do Friday morning.
Friday morning.
Can they do it if they haven't done it yet though? Because I know y'all say you gotta do it every week.
You can do it. It'll be for fun. You don't qualify for.
You can't get the prize.
Yeah.
I got you.
Yeah, they can be the weekly. They can be the weekly champ though.
Got you. Okay. Yeah, I mean, y'all go do it. Show the Dub some love. Get your name on the stream, man.
Yeah, there you go, man. Who else we got on here? My man Tavar Watson out there, 15-5. He argued me down about Richardson, man. And I love Richardson. He argued me down, man. He argued me down, man. Quentin Jones, that's another Lake Ridge. That's a Lake Ridge guy. 15-5. Shout out. He was he was tied for the lead last week, right?
Oh yeah, I gotta give a salute then if a Lake Ridge guy.
Yeah. Who else we got?
I didn't want to say nothing, but Jason Daniels did go 16-4. I know his kids go to Berkeley, so I ain't gonna show him. Hey, do your thing, Mr. Daniels. Do your thing.
hey, Mr. Daniels, we should be worried because he got time now. So he might go undefeated.
He go undefeated. Yeah, steady time.
The show.
Boy, oh man,
LeRon Gilbert, big sock, 15-5. Look at you, man.
Boy, Larry, you take it up, boy.
Yeah, do better, LeRon. 15-5.
Boy, Larry, everybody take it up.
Yeah, for sure. I don't think anybody. That's probably why there's no undefeateds on here.
I know, right?
Yeah. That's it, man. So, hey. Shout out to everybody, man. We appreciate y'all for jumping in and doing it. Don't forget, after the show, we're going to put it on. You got to go to the Facebook page. That's where we put it on. If you don't know where the Facebook page, this is it. Right there.
There you go.
Go to the Facebook page. That's where we do it. And while you're there, like, subscribe, do all that good stuff. Go to the YouTube, do the same thing. Show us some love, man. You know what I'm saying? Yeah. We keep y'all entertained. We make you laugh. We make you mad. We do it all.
Yeah, paperwork and everything. All that ad and he do records and stuff. Man, I'm doing paperwork. Man, it ain't easy.
It ain't easy. My man B. Rise had to go back like 4 times.
I did, boy. I done messed up about 3 or 4 times, boy. Like, damn, my bad.
So yeah, we appreciate, but we appreciate all y'all, man. So
already we do.
We're gonna let that be the end of, man. Hey, let's everybody get out. It's Thanksgiving weekend. Everybody, I don't care if you got to drive an hour or if you just got to drive 10 minutes. Go watch some football in person this weekend. That's what I asked everybody to do this weekend. Go watch you some football. And if you know a school practicing on Thanksgiving, go show up and watch them practice and tell them, you know what, good job, because you are part of a great Sweet 16.
That's true.
You are great.
Yes, sir.
You have done great.
And can Lamar give us a picture of a Longview practice this week on Thanksgiving, like he did last year?
Lamar, your job is to drive out to Longview and take a practice and take a picture of Longview practice,
like he did Lancaster last year. Go take a picture of that Thanksgiving practice. And shout out B. Rise making it the whole way, man. That was gonna be my shout out.
Yeah, I made the whole show.
Robert said we didn't shout here. Where did Roberts go?
Oh, he was
I missed it. Yeah, what did he get?
I was on his record. Oh yeah, his record. He went like 15.
What was his record?
He went 15-5.
You want to shout out for 15-5? Okay.
Should have stayed quiet, man.
Yeah.
He's still going.
Oh man.
He's still winning championship. So hey, shout out.
Yeah, he's still in the running for the overall, but you can't go 15-5 to bad a shout out. Come on now. How you gonna go 15-5 talking about you shot me out? I suck too.
He's trying to win the overall. He's trying to win the overall championship, J Mac.
Don't leave me out. It ain't just keep Baker. I suck too.
Oh man.
Let's get out of here, man. Appreciate
Everybody
y'all.
need to go to bed. Everybody go to bed, man.
Yes, sir.
Appreciate it again, man.
Shout out to the Dub. Hey,
Watch this.
Hey, number one Dub.
Football talk is a big hit. Sunday nights to Wednesday nights, we striking a match cause we lit. Y'all know the name, we call it the Dub. On Friday nights, it feel like a club. Getting that VIP treatment on the sideline, they showing us love. Great interviews, go hoods, put it in work, go good. Texas youth and high school talking to page on Facebook, hold up. Coach trying to stand on the scene, giving advice, he do what he mean. Jay Mack, he be on the scene, rocking the gear, it's so clean. We rise and go easy, after easy, push easy. With my steppers, our special kids, make it easy, so easy. Trying to win, we so greedy. All my fans, we so needy. Cause they need to hear them talk about that club. We do it for the dub. 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 That GF dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. We do it for the dub. That GF dub.
Welcome to the Dub, number one high school podcast starring Pat O'Teasy, Jeremy McInnes, Coach Carr, and Brian Riser.
Well, all right. What's happening? What's going on? Welcome to the number one talk show. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out. Speak out.
On to the next round. Get ready.
The salute. Hey.